back to the overhang. We practice. It's like,
and that's it, Maplewood will go to the state championship. Working for three. Got it again.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like Original Pan, Original Stuffed Crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Welcome and a very pleasant good evening to you, high school football, Allegheny Guerrilla Foxburg High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and Seven Mountains Media. The GOAT 94.1 FM and 1300 AM, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. You are inside the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. The weather is still nice. The course is awesome. Then the food is even better at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tynesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. Drive to the game brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. Warren Tire Center makes sure you get to the game in comfort. Visit them online at warrentire.com. Today's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. Visit them online at oilcountrycrates.com. So pleased to be with you here from Keystone High School. I am Andy Close. I'm joined by the coach, Al Motorjeski, as we get set for Keystone and Union AC Valley. Al, it's great to have you.
Andy, it's fantastic to be here with you. I think this is our second time together because I believe we did a couple of basketball games together back in the 2021 season when I wasn't coaching. So I remember we did a couple of games there too. But yeah, I'm back for now, back into my retirement job. And obviously, I'm always happy to help you and Chris. And again, I'm not exactly the Chris Collinsworth or John Madden in the football booth, but I can hopefully give you enough insight to bring a lot of insight to the enjoyment to the broadcast. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, we're going to have fun. We hope all of you tuning in have fun as well, watching Union AC Valley against Keystone here, again from Keystone High School. And Al, as we look at the matchup here, both of these teams come in with a record of 0-1. Union AC Valley lost to Cameron County by 20-19 last week, while Keystone fell to Countersport by a score of 36-0. And just making sure our volume is working good, Al, it is. And so just from a coaching perspective, what's the mindset of each of these teams as they come in with an 0-1 record?
Well, this much I can tell you, Andy. I mean, I've been a college basketball coach for 36 years, but at the end of the day, coaching is coaching, and you can be coaching basketball, football, or tiddlywinks. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're all about giving our teams and putting our kids in the best position to win, and especially early in the season. When both teams are coming off opening day losses, one team lost by a great amount, the other team lost by 1 point. At the end of the day, it's still an L, and you're 0-1, and you want to get off the schneid, so to speak. So, yeah, this is a big game because my old boss at Clarion used to tell me, Coach Ryder would always talk about 2-game swings. There's a big difference between being 1-1 and 0-2, and especially early on, both these teams are going to want to grab some momentum to take them in the rest of the season. The last thing you want to do is start out 0-2.
Yeah, no question. And again, these two Clarion County foes, again, both coming in as we alluded to with 0-1 records, and I don't want to talk about the weather too much. Don't want to jinx it, but this is just about a picture-perfect night for high school football. First day of September, kind of hard to believe. Temperatures in the mid-70s, going to get down probably into the 60s by the end of the game here tonight. But just beautiful weather-wise. And Al, why don't we take a quick look at these teams? Again, just one game in, both teams 0-1. For Union AC Valley, a game that they very easily could have won, a very competitive game against Cameron County last week. It's a game they trailed 20-13, got back within 2019 when Brody Dittman hit Trey Fleming with a 16-yard scoring pass with 5:53 to play, but a missed extra point kept Cameron County in the lead. Really, probably the turning point in that game came at the very end of the first half. Cameron County, Maddox Bauman to Ryder Brown, touchdown pass with 5 seconds left in the half gave Cameron County a 14-13 lead. So closing out the half, probably a key for Union AC Valley tonight.
And Brody Dittman put up good numbers. I mean, anytime, look at his percentage, 14 for 18, not a tremendous amount of yards, 93 yards, which tells me that he had a lot of checkdowns and short yardage routes and maybe not a lot of yards after catch. But 14 for 18 for 93 yards and 1 touchdown, no interceptions is a good stat line. So if he can maintain that today, And hopefully, for their sake, that they'll come out with a win. But I see they have a pretty balanced attack. Bish had a really good game. Owen Bish with 6 carries for 53 yards. Skabinski with 5 carries for 21. So it looks like they spread the wealth around a little bit. Again, on the road, the key thing, I think, Andy, is to get off to a good start. Anytime you're on the road environment, you want to put the home team back on their heels. So I think this first quarter is going to be a big factor in the game for Union AC Valley and how they go about their business the rest of the day.
Yeah, and we alluded to Union AC Valley. Again, they did some good things in that opener against Cameron County. Keystone, conversely, kind of struggled to get anything going. Lost to Countersport by a score of 36-0. So as a coach, and again, I looked at your expertise as a coach. I know you're a basketball coach, but just as a coach in general, when you're coming off such a tough loss like that where you weren't really that competitive, what's the focus in practice leading up to the next game?
The focus right now is that game is history. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm assuming it was a road game. So, yeah, you're back at home now. I tell the guys we're starting fresh, okay? It's like, we learn from our mistakes. We'll watch film. We'll study what we did right and what we did wrong and look by the score. Obviously, what they did mostly was a negative thing. But I would say right now, listen, guys, we're coming into a new game. We're starting out fresh. It's our home opener. Last week is over. And now we move on, and we just go back to fundamentals, look at the tape, correct the things we did wrong, and let's get off to a good start at home and carry on from there. But, yeah, Keystone's football tradition has been very good throughout the years. They've had a lot of successful teams, and, Todd Smith's been around for a long time in a number of different schools. He's a well-respected coach. I have no question in my mind, whether it's say next week or later on in the season, that he'll get them back in the right direction. But, again, it all starts today. Last week is over. Time to move forward.
Yep, and you mentioned Todd Smith, the Keystone coach, Union AC Valley, under the direction of Dan Reed. We'll get into that, as well as our players to watch and the keys to the game on the other side of the break. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network and Seven Mountains Media, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford and Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford and Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford and Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford and Henry Real Estate Services. Something different. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can reach in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Welcome back to Keystone High School, Keystone and Union AC Valley getting set to go here. Andy Close along with the coach, Al Moderjeski with you. I want to remind you, this is one of 3 games on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com tonight. Of course, this one here, Chris Rossetti and Steve Buttery from Clarion, the newly renovated Larry Weiser field there. Clarion
that's
Central.
A special night
It is.
Yep. A well-deserved man.
Yep. And Central Clarion and Port Allegheny, probably it's only week 2, but probably one of the games in District 9 this year. And then up in Warren County, Brian Hagberg and Cody Elms have the Warren Dragons and the Sharon Tigers from War Memorial Field in Warren. So whatever game you're watching, maybe you're watching more than one, maybe you have multiple devices up. If so, that's awesome. But we're so glad that you're watching along with us. And Al, we were kind of talking off the air a little bit. This crowd is filled in really nicely. I got here shortly after 5. There were people tailgating. I know you got here about 6. You said you got trouble finding a place to park.
No. Again, this is the second time I've been out this field. I did a game with you guys back in the 2020 season, the year that I was at home. And my big remembrance for that is for some reason we were outside. It was later in the year, and we were freezing. So this is a much better environment and warm weather and being up in the press box from this vantage point. But I'm really impressed. It's a nice sized football field, a nice field, nice atmosphere here. We got a lot of people here. The home opener, I'm sure the Keystone people are excited. The Knox community is coming out in full force, and it should be a fun night of high school football.
Yeah, it sure is. There's nothing quite like the Friday Night Lights. Speaking of, let's get to our players to watch, brought to you by the Dave Jones Allstate Insurance Agency. You're in good hands with Allstate Insurance and the Dave Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. And Al, I'll let you take Union AC Valley, but I'll start with Keystone. And really it starts, I think, with Race Weaver. Of course, you're going to pick the quarterback. Big surprise. But no, I think it really is a key. Race senior, 5'8", 185 pounds, dual threat, didn't do much through the air last week. I think that'll be important for them. Keystone is a running football team, and Race was also their leading rusher last week with 11 carries for 48 yards. But I think it'll be important to at least have some semblance of a passing game for them tonight. And obviously that starts with the offensive line up front, but Race, he'll be looking for the likes of Drew Slogenhoff and Drew Keth to get some passing game up and kind of free up their runners a little bit. So Race Weaver is my player to watch for Keystone tonight. And Al, as we take a look to Union AC Valley, who you got?
Well, at any level of football, listen, I'm not a football guy, as you know. I'm a basketball coach, but I know enough about the game. And just like it starts with point guards in basketball, it starts with the quarterback in football. Whether you're a Steeler fan with Kenny Pickett, a Pitt fan with Phil Jerkovich, or a Penn State fan with Drew Aller, it's all about the quarterback. And then with AC Valley, it's all about Brody Dittman. I mean, this is going to be a big game for him. He put up good statistical numbers in the close loss to Cameron County, and he's probably going to have to replicate that today for them to have a good chance to win, especially on the road. Owen Bish had a really good ground game with 6 carries at 53 yards. That's a heck of almost 10 yards per carry running average. So if he can maintain that, that's going to be a big – those two guys – are going to be a big test for the Keystone defense, which obviously gave up a lot of points to Countersport last week. They got to keep those guys off the scoreboard. If you see Dittman and Bish and likewise, and a combination of that with Skabinski in the end zone a lot, it's going to be a long day for Keystone. So that's going to be a key for them. And defensively, again, they're going to have to neutralize the Weaver and some of their players. They did a pretty good job against Cameron County defensively. It's going to have to step up again, especially on the road today.
Absolutely, Coach. And I'd be remiss for Keystone or for Union AC Valley too if I didn't mention Luke Wilson. In that loss, the big 6 foot, 220-pound middle linebacker had 18 tackles. So he was all over the field from his linebacker spot. That's impressive. I don't care what level of football you're at. 18.
Which play was this again?
Luke Wilson.
Oh, Luke Wilson. Okay.
Yeah, I don't care what level of football you're at. That's impressive.
18 tackles. I mean, obviously the guys are on the ball all the time, and that's a huge statistic. If he can maintain again this week, that's going to be great for Union AC Valley.
Yep. So those are our players to watch. Brought to you by the Dave Jones Allstate Insurance. You're in good hands with Allstate Insurance and the Dave Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. Also want to make a quick announcement here. A concert by Lisa Bodan and Whistlegrass will be held next Saturday, September 9th from 2 to 5:30 p.m. at the East Forest Gym, with proceeds benefiting the Forest EMS Authority and the Forest Area FCCLA organization. Tickets can be purchased in advance by calling East Forest at 814-927-6688 Tuesday through Friday next week during normal school hours. We're going to take another very short break. We'll be back with our keys to the game, brought to you by the Rehab Center. You are watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com, and Seven Mountains Media on the radio, the GOAT 94.1 FM and 1300 AM.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Looking to keep your vehicle in the best possible condition? Want to have it look new again? Then check out Cooper's Auto Detailing in Foxburg. Zach Cooper will keep your car looking new, or he'll bring it back to that new looking condition in no time. Call Zach today to get on the schedule, 724-406-2977, and check out Cooper's Auto Detailing on Facebook at facebook.com/Cooper's Auto Detailing PA.
All right, welcome back as the Keystone Panthers are getting set to take the field. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to take another quick break. I apologize for the playing of the national anthem. We'll be right back with those keys to the game. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
And that's it, Maple. We'll go to the state championship. 1 for 3. Got it again.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life.
Welcome back as we get set to go. It's time for our keys to the game, brought to you by the Rehab Center with 8 locations to serve you, including Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. And I'll do Keystone, but I'm going to let you go with Union AC Valley because I thought you touched on a good point before about getting off to a good start on the road. Just kind of build a little off that.
Yeah, I mean, again, especially two teams going 0-1. You want to get off the schneid, so to speak. You want to get a win here. So this first quarter is going to be essential. You want to set the tone, no matter what you're doing. And at the end of the day, it's football. It's physical. It's one up front. It's one on the lines, the offensive, defensive lines. Whoever's in a game like this, whoever's dominating the line of scrimmage is going to have a good chance to win. So we'll find out soon, and we'll see who comes out ready to go in a couple of minutes here.
Yep, and that's a good point. And I think for Keystone, I'm going to look at two things, and not that these aren't, earth-shattering keys by any means. Number one, take care of the football. And number two, ball control. This is a run-oriented attack. Ball control, long, sustained drives. You mentioned that Union AC Valley offense was efficient last week. Try and keep them off the field as much as possible. Those are our keys to the game, brought to you by the Rehab Center with 8 locations to serve you, including Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning.
And I think Keystone's going to be fine. Todd's teams throughout the years, I mean, I've watched him. I've known him for a while. He's a very good coach. He's going to have these guys prepared. He's going to have them with a little bit of a little bit of edge to them after coming off a loss like that. I think they're going to come ready to play, especially the home opener. And I anticipate a really close, tough game. I think it's going to be a great contest. And I know Todd doesn't want to go in too, so this will be a big game for them. I think they're going to be ready to go.
Yeah, I do too. I think this is going to be a very good game as we look out there for the coin toss. Captains for Union AC Valley. That's number 10, Trey Fleming. Number 75, Xander Laughlin. Oh, the other two guys I can't see at the moment. We'll get them to you in a minute. But for Keystone, it's number 20, Drew Slogenhop. Number 55, Brock Champlevier. Number 57, Elijah Will. And number 50, Josh Beal for the Keystone Panthers. And let's see who is going to get the ball first and which way. Oh. Yep. So number 1, Brody Dittman. Number 57, Luke Wilson, the other captains for Union AC Valley. Keystone will receive the opening kickoff. All right, so Keystone will receive. The home standing Panthers will get the ball first. A beautiful night for high school football, week 2 of the 2023 season. Keystone and Union AC Valley both looking for win number 1. One of them is going to get it tonight.
No, it's a perfect night for football. I mean, it's warm, but it's not humid. A little bit of a breeze in the air, and I think, like you said, as the game wears on, the temperature is going to drop down to the 60s, which will be perfect. So I don't think weather will be a factor at all in this game.
All right, let me make sure I got the scoreboard ready to go for you folks here. You can see that on the bottom of your screen there. Keystone, Union AC Valley. Looking at it, deep for Keystone is going to be number 13, Drew Keth, and number 20, Drew Slogenhop, starting receivers for the Panthers of Keystone. Kicking for Union AC Valley is number 22, Jared Harkness. Jacob Henry also back there, kind of the up man on that return team for Keystone. As Harkness gets ready to kick off. And away we go. That is going to be taken by the up man. That's Jacob Henry, and he's going to have good starting field position for Keystone at about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice return. There's obviously starting in good shape. Let's see what they do with this first possession of the game.
All right, so the Keystone offense takes the field.
Like I said, this first possession is going to be key. You want to go up to a good start. If not score a touchdown, at least get a couple of first downs and establish some dominance inside.
That's Dom Corsetti under center. He gets the pitch, and coming around left end is Weaver, and Weaver's going to be out to about midfield. That's going to be enough for a Keystone first down.
Well, that's how you start the game, okay? Again, even if they don't score on this drive, you want to at least be able to establish some field position, put it back deep into their territory. And if you don't score, at least AC Valley's going to be starting from a tough spot in terms of the field. But they're under 50. First down right away. They're in good shape.
Yep, so a good start here for the Keystone Panthers.
I don't know the score, but I believe it's a first down. Am I correct?
Yep, first and 10 right from midfield. And there's a handoff that's going to be Weaver again. Weaver again has good running room, and that's going to be another strong gain of about 11 yards. And it's going to be another Keystone first down inside the Union AC Valley 40-yard line, about the 39. So give Race Weaver another 11 yards.
What do we talk about? Line play, right? You establish in football, especially you win at the line of scrimmage. And right now, they had 2 runs of 10 and 11 yards. That's how you start a game. That's how you start to establish dominance. Let's see if they can sustain it.
And here's a pitch again to Weaver. Weaver's going to be brought down by Luke Wilson that time. A more modest gain there of about 3 yards.
Great tackle by Wilson. He's going to be a guy that's, I anticipate, is going to be involved in a lot of plays and should be around the ball at all times. So there's 18 tackles. That shows you that's a Ray Lewis type.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So he's going to be a key guy that the Keystone offense is going to have to watch for.
All right, so gain of 3, calling it second and 6 here on the scoreboard. Here's the handoff again to Weaver, and he is met in the backfield that time by big number 54, Colbin Elliott. No gain on the play.
They tried a little bit of, had a guy in motion, but they didn't get fooled by that. Handed it to the running back, and again, for not much of a gain.
All right, so bring up a 3rd down and about 7 for the Panthers from the Union AC Valley 36. And there's the handoff, and not much doing. As again, the Union AC Valley defense stands tall.
Now it's 4th and what now?
So fourth and 6, 4th and 7, probably go for it territory here, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, right now, again, if you can punt, you can pin them deep in their territory, but if you go for it, you're still not giving up bad field position. AC Valley's still going to have to start from their own 35, so I'd go for it. At this point of the game, I'd go for it.
Corsetti under center. There's the give, and first down, and then some. Breaking free is Race Weaver, and he is in for the Keystone touchdown, 36 yards.
Well, they don't have to worry about a first down because they took it for pay dirt there. But a great call by Todd, and
so Race Weaver goes 36 yards on 4th down. Keystone strikes first. As we stop the clock there, as I get my scoring summary ready. Race Weaver, 36-yard touchdown. And the extra point is up and good. So with 9:40 to go in the first quarter, your score, Keystone 7, Union AC Valley nothing. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com, as well as 7 Mountains Media, the GOAT, 94.1 FM and 1300 AM.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
All right, welcome back. I want to remind you this opening quarter is brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Looking for something to do? Look no further. There's always something to do in Warren County. Check out wcvb.net/events to see up-to-date happenings in and around Warren County.
Well, Andy, you couldn't ask for a better start for Keystone, especially after losing 36-0 last week to Cottersport. To come back here at home and the first drive, basically to run it down their throats and score a touchdown. That's exactly what Todd Smith wants.
Yep.
Now let's see if they can capitalize on that.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. There's the kickoff. It's going to be fielded about the 15 and getting just shy of the 30-yard line. I think that was Fleming, but we'll check that. So 1st and 10, Union AC Valley. 9:35 to go here in the opening quarter.
Now it's AC Valley's turn. Can they capitalize? Can they get back and get back in this game right away? Again, opening drive, very important. You want to establish the fact that you're going to get back and you're going to make this a ball game. So this is a big drive for Brody Dittman and his crew.
And going to the air is Dittman, and that's going to be intercepted by Keystone. I believe that was Drew Slogenhop.
Is that number 39?
So one play, one turnover.
Well, that's what you don't want to
Yeah,
happen.
it was Drew Sloganhoff. Okay.
Is that number 39 with the interception? Is that 39 with the interception?
20.
Okay.
Sloganhoff.
Well, this couldn't
So
sound any better for
Keystone
Todd
right back to
and
work.
Todd Smith and the team. I mean, obviously, you don't want to throw an interception the first possession of the game. So now you need to get a stop here if you're AC Valley.
And there's a handoff, and breaking free this time is Jacob Henry. Henry goes from the 46 down to about the 27, so give Jacob Henry 19 yards. So, wow, Keystone doing whatever they want here in the running game.
Be a big stop here for AC Valley. Then they need to come out of here with no points. If it's 14-0, that's a tough hole to fall behind this early in the game. So the defense needs to step up. This is going to be a big set of downs for both these teams, really.
Yep, very early, but you feel like a critical juncture in this game already.
Very critical.
And there's the handoff, and not much doing for Weaver that time.
Yeah, they snuffed that out pretty quick. I think they weren't fooled by that misdirection.
Give him a yard, maybe two, call it 2nd and 8. Keystone checking with the sideline. Again, that's Dom Corsetti under center. Got Weaver in the backfield. Sidecars are Henry and Nellis. Here comes Henry in motion. This is going to be a pass, Corsetti, and this is going to be coming back, I think. And the pass is complete.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I think it's going to be
quick flag on that.
Yep.
I think there was some movement on the line.
Pass was complete to Joey Spence.
Is that what they called?
Yep. So that one will be coming back. All right, so a 1st and 20 coming up for the Panthers. 8:14. Get that clock right for you to go here in the opening quarter. Keystone leading 7-0 on the Race Weaver 36-yard touchdown run on 4th down on the opening drive for the Panthers. So call it. Excuse me, 2nd down. 2nd down for the Panthers. Corsetti in the gun. And, boy, a little bit of a confusion there in the backfield. Corsetti's going to be swallowed up for a 4-yard loss.
Busted play. I think that was a busted play. There was definitely some miscommunication back there, and that just that play exploded really quick.
Yep. And those are the kind of things you hope can get corrected in week 1, but still seeing a little bit here. Now 3rd and long for Keystone. We mentioned this is a big series early for this Union AC Valley defense, already down 7-0. Can they get a stop here after the turnover?
And again, it's early in the season for both teams. Just still going to see a lot of mistakes out there. But AC Valley absolutely needs a stop here. You can't really fall behind 14-0 this early in the game. So this is a big set of downs.
Call it 3rd and 27 from the 40. It's the motion, and Corsetti's going to be going back to pass, looking, no one open. Corsetti's keeping the play alive. Now he's going to take off, and he's going to get about a yard, maybe 2, before he's swallowed up there by the defense. So, Al?
Well, with the aid of a penalty, AC Valley really did a good job. They responded defensively. Now they have a chance to answer back. But that's a big stop for AC Valley. They really couldn't, again, at this juncture, to fall behind that much that quickly.
Yep. So the punting unit comes out on the field for Keystone. It's going to be Drew Keth in punt formation. Trey Fleming, number 10, back to receive for Union AC Valley, standing at about his own 10-yard line.
And as you know, Andy, special teams are big. Field possession, special teams. So it's important for Keystone to pin them down and keep them down in their own end.
There's the punt by Keth. That's going to go out of bounds. Probably right about the 20-yard line. So not a great punt, but not terrible either.
Yeah, but you put them back in a spot where they're still deep in their own end. So could be better, but That's not a bad. That's not a bad place for the Keystone's defense to start at their defending at their own 20.
All right. Union AC Valley takes over. Have run just one offensive play to this point, and Dittman was intercepted by Drew Slogenhop. Try and keep those down in distances for you there, folks. I apologize for that. 1st and 10. Falcon Knights from their own 20. Dittman from the gun. Here's a pitch. And coming around the right side, they're going to lose yardage on the play, is Max Gallagher.
Andy, question for you: Do they go by Falcon Knights? Is that how officially it's done?
Yes. Yep.
So there's not like one certain team like what Central Clarion does.
Right. They are the Falcon Knights.
Okay.
Excuse me, that was 33 Logan Skabinski on the carry. I apologize.
Interesting. I did not know that. You learn something new every day.
Yep, sure do. Loss of 4 in the play, 2nd and 14. And there's another handoff and nothing doing.
Big tackle by number 50. That was huge.
That was Easton Wingard on the carry.
And you would see with his strength and his size and bulk inside, he patrols the middle and does a great job in the nose tackle spot coming under the big tackle there.
So a 3rd and long for Union AC Valley. 3rd and call it 16.
Again, they're losing yardage, so this is a big stop for Keystone to keep them pinning their own end.
3 receivers far side, Aiden Fox to the near side. Dittman rolling to the far side, going to let it loose, and that pass is going to be intercepted. Eli Nellis with the interception on that play.
And this early in the game, Andy, turnovers will kill you. Just like in basketball, if you turn the ball over a lot, you're in trouble. And the same isn't any different in football or a sport like that. You can't turn it over. But
oh no, Al!
Roughing that can change things. Right
oh,
away.
What a tough call!
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a game changer right there. When you force an interception, you force a turnover, and then you just give it right back with a penalty that's really unnecessary.
Yep. So not all penalties are created equal. That is certainly a big one. It wipes out the interception. And on top of that, we're going to
the first down, right?
Yeah, going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct as well.
I didn't see it, Andy. Did you think it was a roughing the passer?
I got to be honest with you. I didn't get a great read on it. I was watching the pass down the field.
Same here. That's what I was doing too. I didn't.
So
it must have been a late hit because it didn't. He was able to get rid of the ball, and we were concentrating on the ball itself.
So a tough call against.
Obviously not a popular car here right now.
Oh, sure, amongst the home crowd. Again, wipes out the interception. So I'm assuming it's going to be a first down here for Union AC Valley.
And get some pretty decent field position. Gets them out of a hole, and they're advancing all the way to the 35. Yeah, that's a big call. Now let's see if they capitalize on it.
Yep. So wipe out the interception. 1st and 10 for Union AC Valley. 3 receivers, Fox, Zach Cooper, and Fleming come to the near side. Dittman from the gun. Dittman fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. Breaks 1 tackle, but is unable to escape the second and loses a couple of yards on the play.
Again, I don't know if that was a set play, Andy. It almost looks like it was a busted play where someone made the wrong read and Dittman had to improvise, It didn't look like a set play to me right there.
Yeah, so maybe a little bit of confusion here for the Falcon Knights offensively. Bring up a 2nd and 12.
I just think someone possibly missed their assignment there.
It's again 2 receivers to the near side. That is Zach Cooper and Aiden Fox, 2 receivers to the far side. And that's going to be an inside handoff. That's going to be number 23, Max Gallagher. Not much doing. Boy, I can't read that number. That was Skapinski again. Okay.
Yeah, it was Skapinski, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's tough from our vantage point, Andy. We don't have a really good look at the scoreboard, and with the sun out still, you can barely make it out. So it's people be patient with those folks. Right now, it's just a tough with the sun blaring right on the scoreboard. It's really tough to see it from our vantage point here.
3rd and 10, Dittman rolling near side, looking. Dittman's going to throw it up in the air. He's got a man out there, and it's going to be incomplete.
And that was fortunate, wasn't intercepted. He kind of threw it up for grabs right there. And there was a host of Keystone defenders in the way. So, fortunately for AC Val, that wasn't an interception.
Yep. So, again, yeah, to your point, Al, a host of Keystone defenders there. Pass intended for Owen Bish. Going to bring up a 4th and 10 and a punting situation here for the Falcon Knights.
Yeah, you definitely have to punt from here. You need a good punt here from number 10.
And that's Trey Fleming in punt formation.
Yeah, you want to pin Keystone back as far as possible.
And he does get away. That's a pretty good one. And it's going to bounce at about the 35. And did that touch a Keystone player? It did. It's Union AC Valley football.
Wow. Hey, not only was it a good punt and it took an AC Valley bounce, but it inadvertently bumped into one of the Keystone players, and that's the kind of thing that drives coaches crazy. I'm sure Todd's going to lose his mind over that when he watches film. You have to get away. You have to avoid the ball. If you're going to let it bounce like that, the last thing you do is let it bounce and hit one of your players, because then it's a live ball.
Yep, and that's typically when you have a situation like that, you should hear somebody on fire to get out of the way.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, Union AC Valley first and 10.
Valley has to take advantage of it. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
They've been given a golden opportunity right now.
They sure have. From the Keystone 32, Dittman from the gun, a little trouble with the snap. Gets the pass complete to Fleming. Fleming is in the clear. Trey Fleming down the sideline. He will score, and they sure do take advantage.
Wow.
Brody Dittman, 32 yards to Trey Fleming for the touchdown.
And it was an innocent-looking little play, Andy. It was like just a flare screen to the left side, and he picked up a host of blockers and picked his way through. And that was a great play call by Dan Reed. Great play call.
So Union AC Valley taking advantage of a couple breaks there. First of all, the personal foul negating the interception, and then getting the punt when the ball hit a Keystone player. And it's
the little things.
Yeah.
Andy, little things. I mean, roughing the passer call, touching the ball inadvertently on a punt, and that, there you go. There's 7 points right now, 6 right now, but instead of being up 14-0, now it's a 7-7 tie. So it's just those little things that make all the difference.
Extra point is up and no good. So your score with 3:27 to go here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau first quarter, Keystone 7, Union AC Valley 6. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com, as well as the GOAT 94.1 FM and 1300 AM.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Welcome back. 3:27 to go in the first quarter. Keystone 7, Union AC Valley 6 after the Dittman to Fleming. 32-yard touchdown pass. And there's the kickoff. It's going to be taken. Oh, and leaping is Jacob Henry. Henry's going to be out just shy of the 40-yard line. A leaping Jacob Henry. So 1st and 10 for Keystone from their own 38-yard line. Here come the Panthers. Corsetti under center, Weaver in the backfield. Corsetti looking deep this time, one-on-one coverage, and that pass is incomplete. Looking for Keth, and on the coverage was Owen Bish. So, Al, do you mind taking a shot like that
And
there?
that was a good play call by Todd. Why not? Take a shot then on first down, maybe catch him napping. It didn't work, but I think that was a good play call.
Yep, again,
You just gave up a touchdown. You want to answer back. Maybe you just catch a team napping in their coverage. So why not?
Again, one-on-one coverage. Why not, indeed? 2nd and 10 now for Keystone from their own 38. Corsetti from the gun this time. Oh, and the snap goes through his hands, and he's just going to have to fall on it back at his own 20-yard line. So a big loss there. We're going to call it the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 17 yards.
And that's right away. There's 3 plays where they're shooting themselves in the foot. The roughing the passer call, they're letting the ball touch you on the punt, and now the bad snap. That's the kind of things that happen early in the season. I know it's frustrating Todd and his coaching staff as a staff, and it's something that'll be rectified as the year goes on. But right now, you want to minimize these penalties because you can't give teams opportunities like that because eventually it's going to come back and bite you.
Absolutely, and it creates a 3rd and very long for Keystone. And there's a quick pass out to Eli Nellis looking for any room he can. He's not going to have much. He'll have a couple yards. And that's it. So Corsetti to Nellis. Call it a gain of 2. And it'll bring up a 4th and long.
Yeah, you can sense some of the frustration on the Keystone end, but listen, it's bottom line, they're still up 7-6. Now you need a good defensive stop, get a good punt, and, again, just stop shooting yourself in the foot with minor mistakes, and you'll be fine.
There's the punt, and it's blocked. Oh, my goodness. Just as you talked about it, the punt is blocked, and then again is number 57, Luke Wilson, on the block for the Falcon Knights.
Again, special teams are so key on both sides of the field.
So Union AC Valley will get great field position here at the Keystone 30-yard line.
Well, Union AC Valley quickly gained momentum after that rough start, and now they have a chance to get the lead. So this is a big set of downs. They're in their opponent's 30-yard line. Now Keystone's defense has to come up to the task and find a way to get a stop here.
So here we go from the 30. Dittman from the gun. Dittman looking. He's got a man deep, and that is going to be incomplete. Looking for Cooper, and he had him momentarily.
The pass was just a little bit off. I mean, it was a great play call. Just missed it by a couple of inches. It would have been 6 right there.
Well, it sure was. To your point, Al, that was there for the taking.
Again, first down. Why not take a shot?
Yeah, absolutely. So 2nd and 10 from the 30. One receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side. Dittman from the gun. Dittman, that's going to be a pitch to Bish. Bish has some room. Owen Bish, about 8 yards on the play.
That was a nice pickup. Nice pickup on 2nd down. Now you're in a very manageable 3rd down situation. 3rd and short. Definitely changes the field there. It's 3rd and what?
3rd and about, we'll call it 3. So give him 7 on that.
Nice 7-yard pickup.
So again, the entire playbook open to you here. And there's going to be an inside handoff, and that is going to be 1st down yardage for the Falcon Knights.
Yeah, you want to keep it simple. Nothing fancy on 3rd and short. Just get the 1st down and keep on moving the sticks.
That was Gallagher.
Now you're in the red zone.
8 on the play.
If you're the Falcon Knights, you're where you want to be in the red zone.
So 1st and 10.
Set of downs.
Yep. From the 14, there's a pitch, and that is Skabinski. He's not going to have much.
Yeah, Keystone's defense did a good job of spreading the field and never really gave him a chance to find that corner to the end zone. But that was a pretty good, again, it limited his run there, is the yards.
So Barrett's going to come back on a holding penalty. So negate, that was a run of about 3 yards. But for not, the ball's going to be back to the 24-yard line. Bring up 1st and 20 for Union AC Valley.
Well, that negated that. Now you're starting from scratch again. But still in pretty good shape. You're in the 24-yard line. It's still 1st down. Good use of a timeout here for AC Valley.
Yep, we'll take a very quick break and be right back here on the YDL Sports Network, as well as the GOAT 94.1 FM and 1300 AM.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
And welcome back as we have 34 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Keystone 7, Union AC Valley 6. Union AC Valley. We have an injury. There's an injury timeout. I believe that was number. Al, did you get a number on that?
No, I didn't.
I did not either, but we'll check on that for you. 1st and 20 from the 24-yard line for Union AC Valley.
Do most fields have scoreboards on both ends, Andy?
Some do, some don't.
I guess it's something I haven't paid enough attention to in high school football games.
So here we go.
But I could be wrong.
1st and 20, Dittman from the gun. Skabinski in the backfield with him. Receiver to the near side is Fox. Dittman rolls the other way. Looking, throwing. He's got a man out there, ball hanging up, and that is going to be knocked away by Drew Keth.
Good coverage by Keystone. That had 2 guys on the ball, and that wasn't going anywhere.
So 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Our clock's a little behind. I apologize. As for Keystone, Aiden Patrick comes back into the game. Big 6'3", 220-pound senior. Dittman under immediate pressure, gets away, looking. Now he's going to take off and go out of bounds. No, that's going to end the quarter, actually.
Great pass rush by Keystone right there, putting pressure on Dittman, and really never got a chance for the play to develop.
Nope. So that is the end of the first quarter. Your score, Keystone 7, Union AC Valley 6. We'll be back with second quarter action on the YDL Sports Network, as well as the GOAT 94.1 FM at 1300 AM.
Looking to keep your vehicle in the best possible condition? Want to have it look new again? Then check out Cooper's Auto Detailing in Foxburg. Zach Cooper will keep your car looking new, or he'll bring it back to that new looking condition in no time. Call Zach today to get on the schedule, 724-406-2977, and check out Cooper's Auto Detailing on Facebook at facebook.com/Cooper's Auto Detailing PA.
So welcome back to Keystone High School. Keystone 7, Union AC Valley 6. Get that scoreboard updated. Third down, start of the second quarter.
And folks, we want to apologize for the scoreboard. Usually I try to make it a point to show the scoreboard itself, but our vantage point here in the booth doesn't allow us to do that.
Pittman, and that pass is going to be caught by Fox, and he's going to be taken down at the 20-yard line after a gain of 3. We'll bring up fourth down.
So we will certainly keep you updated as much as possible with down and distance and time and score.
All right, so 4th and call it 16 from the 20. Keystone scored on a 4th down play. Could Union AC Valley do something
You're
similar?
deep in territory. I mean, it's a 20-yard line. Sure, you got 16 yards to go, but worst comes to worst, if you don't score, at least you're pinning them deep in their territory. So, yeah, you definitely go for it.
Here we go, Dittman throwing it up for grabs, and that's going to be, little friendly fire there as Nellis looked like had the interception, but his own man Henry ran into him. Nevertheless, Keystone takes over on downs.
Yeah, nearly intercepted there. I don't know really what he was looking at right there. I just don't,
Like it looked like a little miscommunication with the routes too. Nevertheless,
I think there might have been a
mistake
with the route running or something because I really don't know what he was trying to look. I don't know who he was trying to get it to at that point. And again, it's fortunate it wasn't intercepted. But again, if it was intercepted, they'd probably still be in the same position they're in now. It's 4th down either way.
Yeah, unless it was returned, no harm, no foul there.
Right.
So 1st and 10 Keystone from their own 20. Rossetti under center. And this around the right side is Weaver, and he has good yardage out to the 31, and that's a 1st down.
And Race Weaver is a big part of the Keystone offense. That's obvious from last week and this week. So going forward, so this is he's going to be the guy they're going to ride, obviously.
Yep. So that is the 4th carry of double-digit yards already for Race Weaver. 1st and 10 from the 31.
Again, he had 48 yards rushing the entire game last week, and he may have near that right now. So a good start for Mr. Weaver.
Yep. Weaver in the backfield, Corsetti under center. Motion man is Henry. And the give is going to be inside to Nellis. Nellis has some room up to about the 45-yard line. And that's going to be another Keystone 1st down, called a gain of 13.
Again, if I'm touched with the Keystone, I'm keeping on the ground as much as possible. They're really having a lot of trouble running, stopping those counters and those sweeps, and they're getting great running. They're getting great running lanes to run, and the offensive line is opening up huge holes. So at this point right now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep, I'm with you.
Try to run the ball.
Yep, keep grounding and pounding it for Keystone. Corsetti under center, Weaver in the backfield. Motion man is Nellis. The give is to Weaver, and that's another nice gain of about 4 yards.
Again, line play is a war of attrition. You just want to keep on grinding them down. So if that's the strategy, they're doing a good job of it so far.
Yep. So we'll call it a gain of, we're calling it a gain of 5. Bring up 2nd and 5 from the 48. It's the 8th carry of the game for Weaver.
Yeah, I would suspect he has over his amount for last week. He had 11 carries of 48 yards last week, and he has at least that much, if not more, so far, not even early in the 2nd quarter.
And there's the handoff around the left end to Henry. Henry's going to be stacked up for no gain by the Union AC Valley defense.
Well, AC Valley smelled that out real quick. I mean, that it was obvious. They all swarmed to the ball. They weren't fooled by that at all. So it was a good defensive stop for the Falcon Knights.
So I'll bring up a 3rd down for Keystone from the 48. And Al, would you believe Race Weaver already unofficially by my count has 88 yards rushing?
Wow, well, there you go. I mean, the young man's almost halfway to 200. So it's, as you can see, he's a big part of their offense. He showed that last week. Even in a losing effort, he had 48 yards at 11 carries. That's 4 yards a pop.
Corsetti rolling this way under pressure. That pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Trey Fleming.
Again, to me, I'm not throwing the ball right now that much. I mean, they're so effective in the ground game. I don't know. But, hey, the situation may have warranted that.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it looked like he had Slog and Hop open, but the ball was just behind him, and Fleming was there for the interception.
Well, you know what old football coaches always say, when you throw the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
That is so true, and we've seen that a few times here tonight. Dittman from the gun, from the 40. Dittman's going to put it in the air, and that is caught. Is that caught?
He held on to that?
I'll tell you what he did, and that is one heck of a catch.
Wow, a heck of a catch
by
heck of
Trey
a hit.
Fleming.
Good for him to holding on because he got pounded pretty good there.
Trey,
Good tackle, but to hold on to that ball and make the catch, kudos to that young man. That was a great play.
Yeah, Trey Fleming, the man who just came up with the INT, called a gain of 13. 1st and 10 from the Keystone 48. Dittman from the gun. There's a handoff, and swallowed up in the backfield is Easton Wingard. That was big number 50, Josh Beal, on the tackle. Call it a loss of 2. And we're going to have an injury timeout here. And
that's number 5. I'm not sure that number 5 is, but number 5 is down. Looks like
number
sort
5
of leg
for
injury.
Keystone is Spencer Heater. And while he's down, I want to remind you this second quarter brought to you by Cooper's Auto Detailing. Looking to keep your vehicle in the best possible condition? Want to have it look new again? Then check out Cooper's Auto Detailing in Foxburg. Zach Cooper will keep your car looking new or bring it back to new-looking condition in no time. Call Zach today to get on the schedule at 724-406-2977. So, it'll be a second and about 12 from midfield for Union AC Valley. 7:55 to go here in the Cooper's Auto Detailing second quarter. And Keystone's ready to go. Union AC Valley still huddling up along their sideline. Now here they come. Ball sitting right at midfield. 2nd and 12. Dittman from the gun. He fakes the handoff, and Dittman's going to keep it. Got a little bit of room there and more. He can have a gain of about 6 before he steps out of bounds.
Well, a little bit of an option play there, and he took advantage of it and found the seam on the right, and managed to pick up a decent amount of yards.
Yep, I like that play out. It gives you a 3rd and manageable now. Call it about 5, it looks like.
Yeah, call it 3rd and 5, I'd say.
Yep. The 3rd and 5 from the ball sitting at the Keystone 43-yard line. Dittman from the gun. Dittman throws it out this side, incomplete. Was looking for number 11, Zach Cooper.
Well, you can see what they were trying to do there, Andy. They just shifted everyone to the right side and was hoping to get a mismatch on the left side in an open field, but just couldn't quite get him the ball. That was a great opportunity for Union. They weren't able to, Union AC Valley, weren't able to capitalize on that particular play. But writing it up, it looked great.
Yeah, it sure did.
That whole side of the field was wide open.
Yep. So 4th and 5, and looks like the punt team is out on the field. It's going to be Trey Fleming in punt formation. Keystone has their defense out there, their base defense. So, and now sending back Drew Keth.
They always got to be careful of a fake punt. But at this point, at this juncture, I don't think it'll be the right move for AC Valley Union.
Yep. We're going to get a timeout. Union AC Valley. We'll take it with them and be right back here on the YDL Sports Network and the GOAT 94.1 FM and 1300 AM.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
So So welcome back, 4th down, and Fleming is going to fake it. He throws, and it's incomplete. So, Al, you called it.
I called it, but I don't understand why they did it, because it was obviously Keystone smelled it out. They knew it was happening. Their formation told them that. At that point, after the timeout, I don't even know why they even tried it. Keystone knew it was, in my opinion, Keystone knew it was coming. So I don't know about that play call, but hey.
Yeah, and again, you're
I'm
in the
not a
area of the
football
field
coach.
where
I
you
don't
might be
know,
expecting that.
It didn't. It seemed like it was obviously going to happen. At that point, why try? 90% of the time, it wasn't going to work. All you do was hand great field position to Keystone instead of pinning them in their own end. So I don't know. Maybe they don't have confidence in their punter. I don't know.
And there's the give to Race Weaver, and he's going to have a gain of about 3. So again, too, I'm of the assumption there, too, that if I'm going for it there, I'd rather have my offense on the field.
Yeah. I mean, and it was 4th and what?
4th about 5.
Yeah, that's manageable. That's manageable. But my thing is, by their formation, you could tell Keystone knew it was coming. Maybe they thought I don't know, maybe after the timeout, they thought they'd try to fool them. Who knows?
So 2nd and 7 from the 47. Here comes the motion man. That's Ket. And handoff. Weaver keeps it. He's across midfield to about the Union AC Valley 48. They give him a gain of 5. Race Weaver now 10 carries, 96 yards unofficially for Keystone.
Great performance by that young man. I mean, here's a kid in a losing effort, averaged over 4 yards a carry and had 48 yards. Now he has literally double that. We're not even at halftime. So great start for the game for Race Weaver.
And again, I'm going right back to the well here if I'm Todd Smith.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what's, go to your bread and butter.
And there's Weaver again, and he's going to have 1st down yardage. Give him a gain of 4 down to the 44. Get Luke Wilson once again on the stop for Union AC Valley.
Luke Wilson's going to be involved in everything. I mean, he is a football player, aggressive kid, always around the ball, and wraps up and tackles well. So he's literally the key part of the Union AC Valley's defense. Really, really good football player, especially on the defensive end.
Under 6 minutes to go here now in the Coopers detailing 2nd quarter. Here is a handoff to Nellis, and he's going to lose yardage. And guess who? Luke Wilson, also in on that play, was Easton Wingard for Union AC Valley.
57's name a lot. Okay, he's a physical kid, well put together. I mean, he's always going to be around the ball. And, 18 tackles in the first game speaks for itself.
So call a loss of 1, bring up 2nd and 11. Well, call a loss of 2, actually, bring up 2nd and 12 from the 46.
If I'm Keystone, I'm trying to stay out of his direction, but he's a kid who's always around the ball. He just knows how to play the game, and he's basically controlling traffic in the middle of the field.
And here's the handoff to Henry, and Henry's got a few yards, gets back to lost yardage. He's still going to set up about 3rd and 10. I'll call it 3rd and 9, actually.
You're one of those weird situations now. You're 3rd and 9, so it's not 3rd and super long, but it's really not a running down either. So this will be interesting to see what Todd thinks up here on the play call, because it could be an obvious passing down, but with the way they've been running the ball, they could easily get 9 yards in one shot. We'll see what happens here.
Corsetti under center, Henry in motion. He fakes, and now he's going to throw it. He's got a man out there. That's Drew Slogenhawk, and he steps out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. So a 38-yard pass.
I'm sorry, folks. Our camera only goes so far here, but
from
we missed the
Corsetti.
actual catch. But it was a great play call by Todd. Really, I mean, I think he could have gone either way with the run-pass option there, but they found the man on the wing, and it was a really good throw. So now you're right there looking to score. Great play call by Todd Smith.
38 yards goes the pass play from Corsetti to Slogenhoff, 1st and goal from the 5.
Good throw by Corsetti.
There's a handoff to Weaver, and is he in? He is. Race Weaver, touchdown, Keystone.
And with that carry, Weaver unofficially goes over the 100-yard mark. And here we are with still 4 minutes plus to go in the first half. What a great performance by Mr. Weaver.
And so Race Weaver, to your point, Al, second touchdown of the game. This one from 5 yards out. And Keystone extends its lead.
Now it's interesting. You're up 13-6. Okay, do you go for 2 here? You stay to 1?
I think I'd stay with 1. Well, they're going to stay with 1, and I think I agree with it, actually.
Yeah, at this point, especially if you have a reliable kicker.
Kick is up, and the kick is no good.
Yeah, from this vantage point, it's hard to tell. I couldn't tell by the angle, but he missed it slightly wide.
All right, so we'll be right back. Your score, Keystone 13, Union AC Valley 6 here on YDL Sports Network and the GOAT 94.1 FM, 1300 AM.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Well, welcome back. Keystone 13, Union AC Valley 6 after the Race Weaver 5-yard touchdown run. 4:16 to go here in the first half. Andy Close here along with the coach, Al Motorjeski. And Josh Beal will be doing the kicking off for Keystone. Back deep for Union AC Valley, Trey Fleming and Brody Dittman.
And both teams, Andy, have nullified each other basically with missed extra points. So it's still a 7-point game, still anyone's game. In what we anticipated to be a very highly competitive contest, and that's what it is. Both teams have made certain mistakes on both sides of the ball, but right now it's anybody's game, and let's see if AC Valley can answer.
There's the kick that's going to be taken about the 20.
Union AC Valley. My mistake.
And swallowed up there about the 24-yard line. That's where Union AC Valley will take over.
To get them down. I apologize for not always saying Union AC Valley. It's tough. I'm not used to these hyphenated co-op teams like that. But yes, the Union AC Valley with a group of kids from 2 high schools. It says a lot about that coaching staff. You can meld kids from 2 different high schools who aren't in the same building every day into a team. That can't be easy. It can't be easy, and that says a lot about what the coaching staff at Union AC Valley has been able to accomplish.
So Dittman from the gun from the 25, 2 receivers to each side. Here comes a man in motion, and he's going to get it. That's number 11, Zach Cooper, coming around the near side, and he's going to get a couple, maybe 3 yards there before he's brought down. Cooper's first carry of the game. He kind of came around in motion there, and it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. And Al, again, to your point, this has been a very competitive ball game to this juncture, just like we thought it would be.
Yeah, and both teams have made mistakes. Again, it's early in the season. It's the second game. People are still out trying to iron the kinks out of their game. And I think it's a game that's going to go right down the wire, you know. And again, it's a big game because neither team wants to start 0-2. And early on, believe me, there's a big difference between 1-1 and 0-2. Big difference.
There sure is. As teams making their way back out onto the field here. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we have the Tap and Play Plus halftime show. Includes stats, scoreboard, scoring summary, and second half adjustments coming up on the Tap and Play Plus halftime show. So it's going to be second and call it about 8 from the 27-yard line for Union AC Valley. 3:49 to go here in the second quarter. In second quarter, brought to you by Cooper's Auto Detailing. Looking to keep your vehicle in the best possible condition? Want to have it look new again? Then check out Cooper's Auto Detailing in Foxburg. Zach Cooper will keep your car looking new or bring it back to new looking condition in no time. Call Zach today. Get on the schedule at 2977. So here we go, 2nd and 8. Dittman from the gun, 3 receivers to the far side. Dittman looking that way. That's going to be incomplete. He was looking in the direction of number 5, Aiden Fox.
Yeah, it looks like it was just a little screen play that Justin was able to get off on that play.
So 3rd and 8 now for Union AC Valley. You would think a passing situation here.
Yeah, at the very least, you want to keep the sticks moving and not leave Keystone with good field position coming the other end. Especially coming off the score here, you want to maintain possession near the end of the first half. Don't want to give Keystone another chance at the end zone before halftime hits.
So here we go. Dittman, 3 receivers to the far side. Fox to the near side. He rolls to the far side, looking. Got a man over there, and that's caught by Fleming for the first down.
Nice call. Nice play call. Nice run. Nice pass.
Trey Fleming called a gain of 11.
And Fleming's been in the recipient of 2 really good passes. He's doing those 2. Dittman and Fleming have been a good combination for Union AC Valley.
They sure have, and they pick up the necessary first down yardage on that play. 1st and 10.
That's
from
big. You want to get out of your own territory. You want to maintain possession for a while, and do not give Keystone another chance at the end zone before halftime hits.
And here's a pitch near side, and picking his way and plowing through tacklers is Owen Bish.
Picked up maybe a couple.
Well, he picked up more than I thought. He picked up close to 7 yards on the play. So call it a gain of 7 for Bish.
Oh, really? I don't think it was aiming that much.
Yep. 2nd and 3 from the 45.
I guess maybe with the angle he was coming in, it didn't look like he picked up 7. But
Boy, it did. Then he kind of plowed through a couple tacklers there, picked
right.
up some extra yards. Dittman. There's a handoff again to Bish, and Bish has big yardage up the middle. First down and then some on a gain of 13 from Owen Bish.
He just gashed the middle of the line right there. There was a big opening. He picked his spots, and with his speed was able to pick up some yards. So that was a huge run for Union AC Valley. And now they're getting to the position where they have a chance to even tie the game before halftime. So this is going to be a really big next few calls for Union AC Valley. See if they can get some points on the board before we hit halftime.
So 1st and 10 from the 42 of Keystone as we tick under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Dittman hands it off. That's Skabinski. Logan Skabinski, not much doing. No gain on the play.
And he ran into the big man, number 55.
Brock Champ Levere there on the play for Keystone.
That young man is the ultimate nose tackle. I mean, it's like having Hallie Nagata or Casey Hampton.
I was going to say, go back to the days of Casey Hampton.
He's going to take up space. He's a big, strong kid. He's physical, and that's not the guy you want to run into.
So 2nd and 10 for Union AC Valley. Dittman. Plenty of time looking for Fleming. Again, that one's going to be incomplete, a little too tall for Trey Fleming. 2:15 to go here in the Cooper's Auto Detailing second quarter. 3rd and 10 for Union AC Valley from the Keystone 42. So Dittman and the Falcon Knights break the huddle. Aiden Fox comes to the near side. 3 receivers to the far side. It's like Gallagher there, sidecar right. Dittman, not much of a rush. He gets it out. The pass is complete. And breaking a couple of tackles there and getting near first down yardage was Zach Cooper. He's going to be just short, I think.
Yeah, but the key thing is on these last couple of plays, they've been able to run through tackles, playing physical football, and they're maintaining possession. And that's what key at the end of the half. You don't want to give them another chance, meaning Keystone, another chance to get back and put more points on the board. At the very least, you want to go down by 7 and hopefully pick up either a field goal or a touchdown on this drive and basically put yourself right back in the game.
So 4th down and 3. Looks like we might get a timeout here.
4th and a yard, maybe, or
And nope, I think we have a question on the clock here.
the clock says, yeah, there's always some.
Okay, so we're getting that figured
we're
out.
Getting that fixed.
I think it should be at 1:58. Now they have 2:08 showing.
That's about right. I think that's about right.
So we'll reset that on our end. And here comes the 4th down play, 4th and 3. Dittman looking. He's got Cooper out there again, and that's going to be a first down yardage. Great job there by Zach Cooper.
Really good play call by Dan Reed, who I believe used to coach at Keystone at one time. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's going up against his old team, and I'm sure he knows a lot of their tendencies and what they've done in the past. He's a veteran coach, and that was a great call. And again, you're maintaining possession, you're eating up the clock, and you got a legitimate chance to get on the board before we go to halftime and make it even a more competitive game than it already is.
Yep. So 1st and 10 now from the Keystone 30.
And plenty of time.
Dittman, here's a pitch to Bish. Bish around the left side. I'll tell you what, the Keystone defense did a pretty good job of stringing that out.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
Yeah, we got a flag, so this one might be coming back.
There's a flag there. Was that a hold?
It is indeed a hold on Union AC Valley, so it'll wipe out what was a short
I think
game.
it might have been on the big lineman 75. I think it might have been on him.
Xander Laughlin.
Again, I don't have the roster in front of me.
And Al, would you know by looking at Xander Laughlin, he's also a standout basketball player as well.
Oh, on their team? On Union or AC Valley's team?
Yes.
Which
for Union. For
Union, okay. Obviously, this team is comprised of 2 different schools, so there's definitely a mixture here of different schools in this Union AC Valley co-op program for football.
And now what do we have here?
What they do there, is that a bad spot? Or
looks like they respotted the football at the
moved up
40-yard line.
Yeah, moved to 40 now.
And that is where it should be, so it's 1st and 20. Or 2nd and 20, excuse me. 1st and 20. Dittman looking deep. Got a man out there. That's Bish, and that is caught by Owen Bish at the 11-yard line.
That basically was thrown for grabs. It was just kind of like floating in the air, but Bish did a good job of tracking the ball down against a couple of defenders, made a great catch. That wasn't easy because the throw wasn't exactly on the money. He had to wait for it to come down, and really good play by Bish.
Oh, so great play by Bish. Sets up 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line.
And again, you're doing offensive what you want to do at AC Valley. You want to maintain possessions as we go into halftime. Don't give Keystone another chance to get the ball.
Dittman, avoids the rush. Now he's going to take off and run, and he's going to pick up a couple yards. Is Brody Dittman. But there was a flag on the play. And that's going to be holding on Union AC Valley, so wipe out the run by Dittman.
And again, penalties will kill you. You know, it just kind of shoots you in the foot right there, especially when you make a couple of good plays and you're right there.
Ball back now. So spotted at the 15.
Still not in bad shape. You're in the 15-yard line. You got a minute and 26 to go.
So call that first
and 15.
14 for the fifth. They can get a first down about the 3 or 4, I guess.
Hey, the bottom line is you're in the red zone with a minute and a half or a minute and change to go. So you got plenty of time to run 4 plays here, or at worst 3 plays in a kick and a field goal.
1:26 to go before the half. Union AC Valley 1st and 13 from the 15.
Yeah, so theoretically you can still get a first down out of this. But they're in the territory now. They're looking to score. They don't have a lot of time to play with.
Dittman from the gun. And that pass is incomplete, broken up on the play by Keystone's Jacob Henry.
I think he got hurt in the play, too. Looks like he got his bell rung right there.
And we have a timeout for an injured player. We'll step aside momentarily.
Looks like he's going to be fine.
Yep. Oh, no. Well, actually, we'll keep it right here. Thanks, Al.
And the throw was a tough throw. He was off balance thrown against his body. So that was going to be a tough play to complete anyway. Or difficult play, I should say, to complete.
So it's going to be second down here for Union AC Valley. Second and 13 from the 15. So the first down would be at about the 2. 1:21 to go here in the first half. Dittman. He's looking, screen pass, and that pass is complete to Gallagher. Gain of about 5 on the play. So bring up third and about 8. As we tick under a minute to play here in the first half. And we're going to get another stoppage here. That'll be Keystone's first timeout of the half.
So we're at 3rd and 7.
With 46 seconds.
And that's a good use of a timeout because they need to stop here. At least if they get a stop, they're probably holding to a field goal attempt.
It is, and we talked about in the opening, Union AC Valley allowed a touchdown at the very end of the first half to Cameron County last week. Turns out might have been the difference in the game.
Right.
Now they're looking to be on the other end of that here at the end of the first half tonight against Keystone.
No, this is a big momentum shift. I mean, all of a sudden, if Union AC Valley scores now, it's probably a tie game going into halftime, Because especially in high school football, I don't know how reliable these kickers are. I mean, theoretically, you're in field goal range, but we've seen both teams miss extra points. So, you can't count on a field goal. In fact, if you get close up in this third down play, you might want to go for it on fourth down.
Absolutely. So here we go. 3rd and 8 from the 10-yard line. 46 seconds to go. Dittman will bring 3 receivers to the near side. Gallagher sidecar left. Dittman from the gun. He's rolling, looking that way. That pass is going to be caught and tiptoeing his way towards the goal line. Is Aiden Fox, is he in? No, but he has first down yardage, though.
Yeah, he's right there. He was right there. That was a great run by him. Like you said, dancing through the middle, tiptoeing, finding his spots, managing to stay upright, and got that right there. It looks like he's got a first down.
So call it a gain of 9, 1st and goal from the 1 for the Falcon Knights. We'll take a quick 30-second break and be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
And welcome back to Keystone High School, where we're going to have a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for Union AC Valley. 36 seconds to go here in the first half.
And this will be interesting to see what they call here, Andy, because obviously you don't want to run the clock out. You've got plenty of downs. You got 4 downs, but you only have 36.7 seconds in which to do it. So, at this point, I would probably try like a run RPO, a run pass option. Maybe get them wide and try to get a score that way with your quarterback, with Dittman. But we'll see.
Dittman from the gun got Gallagher's sidecar. He's going to send the man in motion here.
You could see what was coming
and
there. Yeah,
Bish,
good
the pitch
call,
man, is
good
going to get it.
call.
Owen Bish
That was a great call.
is into the end zone for the Union AC Valley touchdown.
Great call. You could see what was happening there. When he went in motion, went back, you could see that whole side of the field open up. Very good call by Coach Reed. And now we have a potential tie at halftime. That's what we expected, Andy, a very close competitive game.
Absolutely.
And it's looking more and more like it'll be 13-all at halftime. Now, again, with the kicking, you never know.
Well, are they
High
going to
school
go for
kicking
two
is
here? I think
very
they're going to go
up and
for
down.
two.
Both teams have missed extra points, so we'll see.
So they are going for two.
Are they going for two? Interesting.
Two receivers to
Why
each side.
Not a bad call.
Yep. Bish sidecar with Dittman.
Not a bad call.
Dittman going to throw, looking to the air, and that is broken up by Drew Slogenhoff.
Great breakup by Slogenhoff. He was wide open. Great breakup. Came in at the last minute and knocked it away because the receiver was wide open. And I don't blame the call. You're down by a point at halftime, but you're at halftime. Why not try to go ahead? Especially if you can't rely on your kicker.
Oh, no question. And so anyway, we talked about Union AC Valley being on the wrong end of the score at the end of the half last week. Now they're on the right end of the score this week.
Well, they're still on the wrong end of the score, but not near
wrong end of the scoreboard, but the right end in terms of a scoring play at the end of the half.
Exactly.
So 30 seconds to go. Keystone 13, Union AC Valley 12.
More than likely, just take a knee here, I would guess, right?
I would think so. You're up one. You've played relatively well. There's no need to try and go the length of the field in 30 seconds, I wouldn't think. So Keystone is going to send Drew Keth and Drew Slogenhoff back deep. And kicking off for Union AC Valley will be Stephen Hepler.
Now, it'll be interesting to see if that call comes back to haunt him if you end up losing by 1 point. But I can see what Coach Reed was doing there. I have no problem with him trying for two there.
And kick taken by the up man. He goes down at about the 38-yard line with 28 seconds to go in the half. And again, that's a shorter field, Al, but you're not really a team that's built on the passing game.
Yeah, I don't know if I would risk an interception here or change possession. Even with 28 seconds left, I might. You're up by one, take a knee and call the halftime, call the day, and then get ready for the second half.
I agree. We'll see what Coach Smith and the Panthers decide to do here. And boy, they do look like they're going to take a knee out. I think.
That's what I would think. It makes sense to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it.
Smart move. That's what I was expecting.
Corsetti takes a knee, and we'll wait here until they officially go off the field. And they are. And that is going to be the end of a very good first half. Your score at the half, Keystone 13, Union AC Valley 12. Don't forget, we got a packed halftime show for you, brought to you by Tap and Play Plus, including stats, scoreboard, scoring summary, and second half adjustments. We're going to take a break and be right back with that halftime show. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at ICYYinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life.
Welcome back to the Tap and Play Plus halftime show. Tap and Play Plus. Fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandplayplus.com. That's tap, the letter N, plus.com. It's time for your halftime stats, brought to you by the Brooks U. R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond, not only on the field of play, but also in the field of life? Then nominate them for the Brooks U. R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. Congrats to this year's winner, Sakertown's Brady Greco, who will be playing volleyball at the collegiate level. So I know Brady and his dad very well. Great kid. So congratulations to Brady. Stats. I was going to jump right through the stats, but let's get to those stats first for the visiting Union AC Valley Falcon Knights. Brody Dittman has put the ball in the air 12 times. He's completed 9 of them. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Trey Fleming, 3 receptions, 56 yards. Aiden Fox, 2 receptions for 12 yards. And as well as Zach Cooper, 2 receptions for 19 yards. Owen Bish, 1 for 31. And Max Gallagher, 1 for 5. Rushing for the Falcon Knights, Owen Bish, 4 carries, 29 yards. Logan Skabinski, 3 carries, -2 yards. Brody Dittman, 3 carries for 4 yards. Easton Winger, 2 carries for -3 yards. And it's Max Gallagher, 1 carry for 8 yards. And Zach Cooper, 1 for 3 yards for the Falcon Knights of Union AC Valley. Now for the homestanding Keystone Panthers, through the air, Race Weaver is 1 of 2 for 2 yards. That was to Eli Nellis. And Dom Corsetti is 1 of 2 for 38 yards. That pass went to Drew Slogenhop. It's been the Race Weaver show on the ground for Keystone. Race with 11 carries for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground for Union AC Valley. Eli Nellis with 3 carries for 11 yards. And it's Jacob Henry with 3 carries for 11 yards. Corsetti, 2 carries for -3 yards for Keystone. Those are your halftime stats, brought to you by the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. Now it is time to get to the scoreboard, powered by Pizza Hut. Know what about Pizza's the Hut? Visit them online at pizzahut.com. And let me bring the scoreboard up to you. These are our most up-to-date scores, starting in District 9. At the half, Bradford 13, Countersport 6. Bradford looking to break a lengthy regular season losing streak. At the half, Struthers, Ohio leads Brookfield 28-7. Central Clarion 21, Port Allegheny 6. DuBois, these games are all at the half. DuBois 7, Brockway 7. Red Bank Valley 21, Karn City 6. Forest Hills 15, Clearfield nothing. Bucktail 22, West Branch 14. And we got to get updates on Smethport, Cameron County, Sheffield Auto, and Kane Punxsy. And also Winburn all over Kerwinsville at the half, 35-0. In District 10, Cambridge Springs leads Eisenhower 14-0 at the half. Eisenhower's 13-game regular season win streak is on the line there. Lakeview leads Sagertown 30-7 in the second quarter. Reynolds 14, Mercer 7. That game in the second quarter. Mercyhurst Prep all over Slippery Rock, 36-7. Grove City 20, Northwestern nothing. Connie at 20, Seneca 6. Farrell 16, Harding, Ohio 10. That game created a lot of buzz this week. Wilmington 7, Greenville nothing at the half. Hickory 20, Franklin 6 at the half. Also at the half, it's Sharon 26, Warren nothing. Sharpsville 21, Titusville 14, a good one going there in the second quarter. All these games in the second quarter, Meadville 6, Butler nothing. Oil City 30, Corey 7. We'll try and get you stats on Oil City running back phenom Ethan Knox there if we can. Fairview leads Harbor Creek 3-0 on a Jared Ganuso field goal. Region 5 showdown in District 10. Fort LaBeouf leads General McLean 24-21. Northeast 21, Girard 2. And Barberton, Ohio 7, McDowell nothing in the second quarter. Saturday there are 3 games, all involving District 10 teams. Cathedral Prep will be at Canisius out of Buffalo. Erie will be at Shaw, Ohio. And Union City will be at Kennedy Catholic. That is your Pizza Hut scoreboard. Now it's time for the scoring summary, brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. Visit them online at warrentirecenter.com. In the first quarter, it was Race Weaver with a 36-yard touchdown run. I think Keystone early 7-0 lead. Union AC Valley follow at the 3:27 mark. Brody, that Weaver run was on 4th down, by the way, 4th and 3. Union AC Valley came right back. Brody Dittman, a 32-yard, just kind of like a little bubble screen touchdown pass to Trey Fleming. In the second quarter, Keystone, Race Weaver, 5-yard touchdown run at the 4:16 mark. And then just before the half, with 30 seconds to go, it was Union AC Valley's Owen Bish going around left end for a 2-yard score. And that is where we stand at the half. Keystone 13, Union AC Valley 12. It's been a good one, as we thought, from Keystone High School. We're going to take a quick break and be back with more of the halftime show here on the YDL Sports Network.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Looking to keep your vehicle in the best possible condition? Want to have it look new again? Then check out Cooper's Auto Detailing in Foxburg. Zach Cooper will keep your car looking new, or he'll bring it back to that new looking condition in no time. Call Zach today to get on the schedule, 724-406-2977, and check out Cooper's Auto Detailing on Facebook at facebook.com/Cooper's Auto Detailing PA.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life.
And welcome back to the Tap and Play Plus halftime show. At the half, Keystone 13, Union AC Valley 12. Andy Close here with the coach, Al Matarjeski. Just went through the Pizza Hut scoreboard as well as the stats. Brought to you by the Brooks Shoe, our Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. And the scoring summary brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. So, Al, I guess I just want to get your initial thoughts on that first half of play.
Well, I think it's what we anticipated, Andy. I mean, both teams are coming off opening day losses. One team got beat pretty badly. The other team lost a nail-biter. But at the end of the day, the two evenly matched teams and playing a game that we anticipated. They're both desperate for a win. Neither team wants to start off 0-2. And there have been one thing I've noticed in this game, there have been wild momentum shifts where it looked one time like Keystone was going to take off and run with the game. And then AC Valley came back, and they took back momentum, and then Keystone got back momentum again, and then AC Valley got a score at the end. So it's been every game, everything we anticipated. A great high school football game on a Friday night here in Western Pennsylvania, and I think it's going to be one of those games that, to use a cliche, it's going to go down to the end.
Yeah, the fans are certainly getting their money's worth here. As again, Keystone up 13-12 at the half. Don't forget, this is just one of 3 games on the YDL Sports Network right now. You can also check out Central Clarion and Fort Allegheny and Sharon and Warren, the other 2 games on our broadcast network here this evening. But right here again, Keystone 13, Union AC Valley 12 at the half. And as Keystone comes back out on the field and still waiting for Union AC Valley. So what we're going to do is, I think, take one more quick break, and then we'll come back with our keys to the second half, or second half adjustments, brought to you by the Rehab Center. That's center, spelled the old-fashioned way. So we will step aside here one more time at halftime and come back with the second half adjustments. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
All right, welcome back. It's time for the keys to the second half, brought to you by the Rehab Center with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. The Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. And Al, what kind of adjustments are you looking for from each team in the second half?
Well, again, it could be who can take momentum and run with it. And it's been, like I said, a big shift of momentum both ways. These first couple possessions are going to make a big deal. Now, for me, if I'm Keystone, I'm continuing to try to run the ball. They've had a great effort to the Reaver. He's running. How many yards do you have at halftime?
100 yards.
Yeah, 100
exactly
yards at
100
halftime.
yards.
So I'm gonna run with the horse that brung you. You know, and I would continue to try to run the ball, chew up clock, and don't try to get too fancy with it. If I'm Union, you scored at the near the end of the half. Now it's time to seize control. this first possession from them is going to be big. And I think the key players on both ends of the field for Union, it's going to be Dittman and Wilson on the defensive end. And for Keystone, it's going to be Race Weaver and I think Slogenhoff as well.
Yep, and again, Dittman got off to a slow start, but really heated up there towards the end of the half. This third quarter brought to you by Icy Ink. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034 and check them out online at icyyyink.com. Be cool. Wear Icy for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Call Icy Ink. All right.
Another big key for Keystone is going to be number 55. What was his name? The big nose guard?
Oh, yes, Brock Champlavier.
Yes, if he can establish dominance in the middle of the field there and stop the AC Valley's running game, that's going to be huge. He's a big key factor for Keystone's defense.
All right, so there's the kickoff, and we are underway in the second half. Ball taken at about the 15-yard line by Aiden Fox, and he's going to get out to about the 28 before he's wrapped up, and that's where Union AC Valley will begin to start the second half. All right, so Union AC Valley takes over here to start the second half. Out come Brody Dittman and the offense.
Yeah, this game could be one of the line of scrimmage with the running game. So, because I don't think either team has what I would call a great passing attack. So it's going to be one in the trenches.
Dittman hands it off, and making one man miss before he's gobbled up is Easton Wingard. He's going to lose a yard, maybe two. Boy, and this is something we saw a lot at the end of the first half, to a lot of stoppages here.
Was there a flag?
No, I think there's a man down for Union AC
down.
Valley. Call a loss of 2 on the play for Easton Wingard, who hasn't been able to get much going in the running game for Union AC Valley Knight. The only one that's really positive in the rushing department is Owen Bish for the Falcon Knights, has 29 yards. As they tend at that looks like a cramp, which is not uncommon early in the season.
Got to hydrate.
Yep, you see that a lot. As it'll be second and we'll call it 13 actually, so a loss of 3 on the play. So a positive play for the Keystone defense to begin the second half here. As I get my stat sheet out in front of me there. And again, offensively for Keystone, Race Weaver with exactly 100 yards unofficially on 11 carries.
I mean, listen, right? Again, he's averaging about 9 yards a carry.
Yeah,
you can't beat that. And the numbers showed from last game, he was averaging over 4.5 carries. Against a very good Powdersport team. So he's their guy. He's the guy they're going to ride most of the year, and it's important they keep him healthy and active.
And coming over to the sideline for Keystone, that was Elijah Will, senior.
Like you said, some sort of a cramp or a leg injury. He's limping a little bit right now.
Yeah. I don't know if it's an injury or if it's a cramp. I saw them stretching his leg out, which made me think it might be a cramp.
Right.
But and walking off under his own power, which is good to see. Reset the game clock to 11:41. It'll be second and 13 for Union AC Valley. From the 27-yard line, Dittman brings 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. And there's the pitch to Bish. Bish is going to be tripped up. No gain on the play. It's going to set up a 3rd and long for the Falcon Knights. We've seen that pitch play to Bish work a few times, and now we have another whistle. My goodness.
Yeah, it's a lot of injury concerns here. Again, was it a cramp? Was it an injury? But early in the year, you're going to see this a lot.
Yep.
I know one thing. The trainer's been active. She's been She's had to run on the field a number of times so far.
And
certainly, you never want to see that. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously you don't want to see it. It's boy, the regularity with which it's happened here at the start of the end of the first half and into the second half.
It looks like a cramp, like they're trying to massage out a cramp.
Yep, absolutely.
And it's not really that hot right now. I mean,
no, it's cooled off quite a bit actually.
Yeah. It's supposed to be really hot and humid the next couple of days.
I see that
listen, I'm a warm weather guy.
You are. I know of you.
that's the one thing I'm going to miss, Andy, being down at Bluefield. Not that we were in the southern hemisphere, but we were only 2 hours from Charlotte down there in southern West Virginia.
Uh-huh.
And the winters there, I would tell Crystal all the time, it's a big difference than
Clarion.
I think it snowed like twice. and the next day it melted. That's all we ever had down there.
Yep,
that's only 6 hours away, but it's a big.
Yeah. It's amazing. It can make a world of difference, though.
Even though I understand the winter was kind of mild here last year.
It was, yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Which means, like Chris said, I'm going to bring. It'll probably be brutal this one because I'm on.
Well, I hope not, but we shall see.
Yeah, I hope not too.
As they continue to attend to the injured Keystone player, there it looks like again working out a cramp, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything major. He doesn't. If it was something major, they wouldn't have his legs up like that and working on his calves. So.
Yep. We'll take a quick 30-second break here and be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Welcome back, as we're still in a timeout here at Keystone. Union AC Valley will be facing a third and about 12 when we get back to play here. Again, just 2 plays run so far here in the second half. 11:00. Well, let me reset that clock for you. That ran a little bit. I'm at 11:24 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, we've had a lot of stoppages in play. He's been out there a long time. This is a little bit of a concern now because, it seems like a cramp, but I'm thinking if it was something serious, they would have him off the field.
I think so.
On his legs, but that's an awful long time to be working on that. I don't know. It's just unusual they would still have him on the field there.
And again, while we have a minute here, going to take another quick look at the Pizza Hut scoreboard here. Again, the other two games on the YDL Sports Network. In District 9, Central Clarion leads Port Allegheny 21-6 at the half. Port Allegheny, of course, a state semifinalist a year ago. And in District 10, Sharon all over Warren at the half, 40-0. Sharon is absolutely loaded this year. Shut out Neshannock last week as well. So they're
that's
looking
the game Brian's
good.
Working right there.
Yep. So they're looking awfully good here early in the season.
It seems like it's been a down year for Warren. You would know more than anyone. They
got for Warren. So Warren's got a first-year head coach, Cody Bupp. He's a Warren grad. I'm a Warren grad as well. Full disclosure, he was. So
you know him very well.
I know him very well. He was cut his chops. His dad, Mark, is a longtime both football assistant coach and softball head coach at Warren. So Cody knows the game. He'll do a good job. Admittedly, said to me early in the season, he's like, Andy, we're really young, especially up front, right. And it's going to take some time. But I think Cody's a Warren guy through and through, and really knows the game. So I think he'll get that program headed in the right direction. But here they're still working, and we can't see the Keystone player that's down there. I'm trying to get a number.
They have
I
him
can't.
up right now, but
they do.
I don't know. It's just concerning that he's been there that long for a cramp. So hopefully it's nothing more serious than that. Hopefully.
Checking in on a couple more scores for you. DuBois 7, Brockway 7 at the half. Red Bank Valley up on Carn City 21-6 at the half. Punxsutawney shutting out Kane. Forest Hill shutting out Clearfield. Otto Eldred 34, Sheffield nothing at the half. Over in District 10, some scores of note. Boy, Mercyhurst Prep, I got to see them last week. Looked good against Fairview. They're all over Slippery Rock at the half, 42-7. Two-time defending 3A District 10 champion Grove City all over Northwestern, 48-7. And other score of note, Harding, Ohio, 17, Farrell 16 at the half. The game that got
Thomas Jefferson Baldwin score.
Yeah. See if I can get that for you as young man's getting to his feet there.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's some sort of a bad cramp, it looks like I said, but that was unusually long time to be on the field there. Hopefully he's going to be okay.
So hopefully, back to play here. Will be a 3rd and 12 for Union AC Valley from their own about the 27-yard line. As both teams make their way back out on the field. That's a single-digit number.
That was a number 9, I think. I mean, he's limping pretty good, but it seems to me to be.
Oh, you know who that is? That's Race Weaver.
That's no wonder they were taking a lot of time work on. That's the last guy you want to lose.
Yep.
That's the last guy you want to
lose. But he's got a water bottle in his hand, so I'm thinking that's what it is. 3rd and 12 for Union AC Valley. Dittman from the gun, 3 receivers to the far side. Dittman rolls that way, looking. Throws across his body. That pass is intercepted. On the run there is Drew Keth. Keth reverses field inside the 30, inside the 20, and knocked out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Drew Keth with the big play for Keystone.
Well, that's a key momentum shift right there. We talked about shifts momentum. That's been that way the whole game. And after a long stoppage of play, first play, interception. And right now they're in striking distance to extend their lead.
So Keystone right into the red zone on the Drew Keth interception and return. Ball
about the 14-yard line.
Yep,
First and 10.
14-yard line. As the Keystone offense comes back out on the field. And I'm looking for Race Weaver. He is not out there.
They're still working.
It looks like Jorge Reyes, sophomore, out there for Keystone, number 15. And that, with the ball there is Jacob Henry, and not much doing, maybe a yard.
Well, hopefully for Keystone's sake, they can get Weaver back out there because he's a guy that.
And you're not going to believe we have another stoppage, Al. And another man is down for Keystone. Well, I and certainly you hate to see it. I don't recall him for 3.
Can you hear me? My microphone, it sounds like it's louder now. Is it working? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
3 guys on the span of a little over. We've played about a minute here in the second half.
I've never seen anything like this.
And well, you hate to speculate, but it certainly looks like it might be another cramp. And again, I don't want to speculate. I don't know for sure, but they're stretching
but the
out
way
his
they're
leg.
working on him, it looks like she's doing something out there at the trainer as if the young man has a cramp. It's just staggering that they need to bring a whole truckload of bananas on the sideline because this I've never seen anything like it.
No, me either.
And it's not even that hot and humid, really. Which you gotta.
And that's Jacob Henry, and again, he's walking off under his own power.
Wow.
And,
I mean, I've never seen anything like that in terms of that many cramps in one football game. And
a minute and 7 seconds have gone
they
by.
They definitely have a hydration problem.
So here we go. Corsetti leads the offense back out on the field for Keystone. Again, that's Jorge Reyes, number 15 in the backfield. Motion man is Keth. And rolling right is Corsetti, and that pass is going to be out of the back of the end zone.
Again, I want to apologize. We're limited to our.
Yep, we apologize. That corner of the end zone not really available
with the camera angle, so it's just tough for us.
Apologize for that. So that'll set up a 3rd down and about 8 for Keystone. Looking to take advantage after the interception by Drew Keth. Reyes in the backfield. Motion man is Keth. Handoff up the middle. It looks like Reyes, and he's going to get a couple yards.
And do you see Weaver on the sideline at all?
I do not.
Again, for their sake, hope they can get him out. For Keystone's sake, they need him in the lineup. You just can't replace a guy who has 100 yards at half.
No. So 4th and 6. They need about the 4 for a first down ball at the
Yeah, I don't think you rely on the kicker right here.
12. Yep, they're going for it. 4th and 6. Now Corsetti looks over to the sideline.
They might be trying to draw him offside.
Play clock at 8 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. Well, Al, at this rate, we might be out of here sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm having bad luck, Andy. Last game, when Chris and I did the, where were we last week? Tip of my tongue here. We were at the Red Bank Valley.
Smethport.
What was that game? Oh, Smethport.
Yep.
We were at the Red Bank Valley Smethport game. That may have been it was an hour and a half first half.
Yep.
And then obviously because the mercy rule, the second half went that quickly.
quicker.
But it was probably the longest half of football that I've ever seen in my life, you know. And with all the stoppages in play here and the cramps and penalties and different things going on, it's been a lot of stoppages here too. So we'll see. But it's a great game.
Yeah, it's been a very good game.
A game where any team can win right now.
Ball sitting at the 10-yard line. They need to get just inside the 5 for a first down. Do the Panthers.
But in 15 minutes, we've had about 2 minutes of actual time clock going on. So it's been a slow half so far.
So here we go. 4th down. Reyes in the backfield. Slogenhop goes out wide to the left. Motion man is Nellis. And Corsetti going to throw. And that pass is intercepted. And that's going to be brought back. And I believe that is Easton Wingard on the interception.
And the common theme for this game, Andy, has been neither team has had a good passing attack. When they throw up except for the occasional, like the great catch Bish made, and a couple of catches that I can't remember the other receiver for Union was. Union ACV.
Fleming.
Fleming, yeah. He made a couple of nice catches. Other than that, it's been an adventure anytime any team is trying to throw the ball. So at this point, you know, I would stick with the ground game. I mean, right now, they're having a lot of trouble doing anything through the air. And when they do, something usually bad happens.
So 1st and 10, Union AC Valley ball sitting at their own 23-yard line. Dittman and the Falcon Knight offense break the huddle. Dittman from the gun, and he's going to hand it off. And there's some running room up the middle. That's going to be first down yards on a game of about 14 yards for Logan Skabinski.
Again, the running game. Both middles of the defense have been susceptible to go to that up the middle run. And even with Big 55 there, they've had trouble stopping the run. So both teams very effective in their ground game. And I think that's going to be the key moving forward for either team to win this game.
Yep, so Skabinski, gain of 13, first down for Union AC Valley. Dittman, once again from the shotgun. There's another handout to Skabinski, and minimal yardage that time, if any. Stacked up, called a loss of a yard. Bring up 2nd and 11. So that will bring up 2nd and 11. That was the big nose tackle, Brock Champ-Levere on the play for the Keystone defense. Dittman, quick pass, complete. And that's going to be Cooper. And he's going to be out to about the 44-yard line. Called a gain of 9.
And that was a nice play call. I mean, you know, do the safe quick pass, the quick outs, the screen
like
passes. That. You know,
and listen,
when they try to throw it downfield, that's when the problems occur.
They've got some playmakers out there.
Yeah, you can get a lot of yak there, yards after catch, and take advantage of that. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're going to turn the ball over. A quick pass like that is just as effective as a run.
Third catch of the night for Cooper. 3rd and a long one. Dittman, Pish to Bish. He's got the corner. Owen Bish across midfield and down to about the Keystone 45 before he's driven out of bounds by Drew Kath. So Owen Bish has run the ball well. He hasn't touched it a lot tonight, but the times he has, he's been effective. First and 10, Union AC Valley from the Keystone 45. See if they keep it on the ground here.
Again, that's what I would do. Run short, quick passes, keep it safe.
And there's the handoff again up the middle. That's Skabinski. It is, and he's going to have 2, maybe 3.
And we got another player down. This time the big guy, 55.
Champ Lavier gets to his feet. That was Gallagher, I should say, called a gain of 2. As we tick under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Call it 2nd and 8. And there's Dittman, and he's going to lose yardage. He's shoved out of bounds. Loss of about 5 on the play.
A little yapping there, a little yapping going on between the two teams right on that push out of bounds. I don't think they like the way they push him out of bounds. They could have easily probably got a penalty on that. That was close.
Sure.
That was close. But it definitely caused a little bit of bad blood between the two teams right there.
So Dittman will call a loss of 5, bring up a third and about, well, call it 3rd and 10.
I don't think the Keystone players are very appreciative of the contact there at the end. But, hey, football's a physical game.
So here we go. Dittman from the gun. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Blitz coming. Picked up, and Cooper's got some room to run. He's inside the 40, inside the 35. Zach Cooper is going to be driven down by Corsetti, but not before a gain of about 18 yards and a first down.
And that was a great play call by Coach Reed, because that was a play that initially looked like it was going nowhere. I mean, they read the blitz perfectly, found him out in the flat, and he made the rest on his own. And now
I
they're,
like
they're
this,
in
Zach.
great
You've seen
position
him break a few
to
tackles.
regain the lead.
Yep. So getting those short, quick passes.
Short, they're just as effective as a run. And what you're getting is a lot of yak, yard after catch.
First and 10, Union AC Valley from the Keystone 27. Dittman has Gallagher sidecar left, 3 receivers, far side, Fox to the near side. Dittman, this is a straight quarterback draw. He's going to bounce it to the outside and pick up a few.
And when you have guys who are good open field runners that can pick their way through traffic, sometimes these short passes are a lot more effective than trying to get them all in one chunk. Because you're picking up 10, 12, 15 yards at a time.
Sure. Dittman will call it a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 from the 22. Not quite approaching the midway point here of the third quarter, brought to you by Icy Inc. Dittman's got Gallagher, sidecar, Bish behind him. The handoff is to Bish. Bish goes up the middle. Boy, I like the way he runs. He's inside the 20.
No, he's a physical runner. He keeps the legs churning. And again, they're this is a nice methodical drive that Coach Reed has put together for AC Valley Union.
Bish, I'll set up a third.
I keep on calling it AC. It's Union AC Valley.
Union AC Valley. Yep.
But I guess it's all the same, right?
Theoretically.
Yes, theoretically it is.
3rd and 2 from the 18-yard line for Union AC Valley. Again, Gallagher is the sidecar, Bish behind Dittman, who's in the gun. And there's Bish again up the middle. He's going to have the first down to about the 15-yard line.
Now you can open up your playbook a little bit. You're inside the red zone. You got the first down. And we got another guy down. I think is it the big fella?
It is. I think that's Champ Lavier for Keystone, and he was slow to get up earlier in this drive.
I'm guessing it's cramping. They definitely have an issue with that.
Yep.
You know, again, I'm not going to conjecture that that's
But
what
no,
it is.
not at all. And again, it's certainly not uncommon the first few weeks of the season to see it quite a bit.
They're working on his hamstring. He might have tweaked the hamstring.
That could be. So 5:49 to go here in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick 30-second break and be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Play ball! Hot dogs in baseball are as American as apple pie, and some of the best hot dogs in Clarion can be found at the Easy Dogs hot dog cart. From plain dogs to specialty dogs like the running back with chili or cheese or the linebacker with cheesy sauce, bacon, barbecue sauce, and crispy onions, and so much more. The Easy Dogs hot dog cart is worth the wait. Follow Easy Dogs on Facebook at facebook.com/EasyDogs2022 to see where they'll be next. And remember, Easy Dogs, see the ability, expect more.
Welcome back. Keystone leads 13-12, but Union AC Valley is on the move. In the red zone, ball sitting at the 15-yard line where they'll have a 1st and 10 with 5:49 to go here in the third quarter.
And having the big guy out of the game right now is going to be a factor in the middle. That's a big loss.
Yep.
Because he anchors the middle of the defense.
So watch Skabinski here. He's behind Dittman. Gallagher is sidecar left. Dittman takes the snap. Rolling right, looking. He's got a man out there. That's Gallagher. Where's he at? Inside the 5. He's going to have a first down.
I thought he motioned for a touchdown. It was close. Well, not as close as I thought. I thought he was in where he's at. Again, good play calling by Coach Reed.
Yep, called a gain of 11.
Keep it simple. Not trying to get big chunk plays all at once. Just a mixture of short passes and runs. And again, having 55 out of the lineup right now. How do you pronounce his name again?
Champlavier.
That's the last name?
Yep.
Yeah, having Champlavier out is a huge loss for the middle of their defense.
And there's the run and stack up there
for a loss.
Is Skabinski.
Keystone stepped up with a big stop right there and knocked him back about 4 yards, I think. So we're looking at a second and 5.
So here we go. 2nd and goal from the 5. Skabinski behind Dittman. We got early movement there on Union AC Valley.
Now, you just can't shoot yourself in the foot like that. You're 2nd and goal, and now you're going backwards. Can't have that happen. I know Coach Reed's not going to be happy with that.
Yep, that's tough when you get close to the goal line like that and get a penalty. Ball back to the 10, or it'll be 2nd and goal.
So now you're back where you started, 2nd and goal from the 10. And you're moving backward. You don't want to do that. Let's see what he calls here. And there's a lot of things he can delve into his playbook on this call. Let's see what happens.
Here we go.
Nice call.
And going into the end zone there is Gallagher.
Great call. A little bit of a misdirection there. I think it totally fooled the Keystone defense.
Max Gallagher.
Gallagher had a hard run right down the middle, and there you got 6.
10-yard touchdown run gives Union AC Valley the lead for the first time in the game.
Their first time in the first lead of the game. You're right. They were down 7-0 and 13-6 and 13-12. And now we're looking at 18-13. Now here you go for 2.
Oh, I think
here
definitely.
You definitely go for 2.
Yep.
You have a chance to make it a one-possession game, a 7-point game. Your kicking hasn't been reliable. You definitely go for 2 here. I think so.
So here we go, going for two. Dittman in the gun. Dittman looking, and that pass is going to be intercepted. It doesn't officially count as an interception.
Right.
But point after attempt, no good. So your score with 4:26 to go in the third quarter. Keystone 13, or Union AC Valley 18, Keystone 13. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Welcome back. Union AC Valley has taken the lead for the first time in the game, 18-13 with 4:26 to go in the third quarter on the on the Max Gallagher 10-yard touchdown run.
Well, this is going to be a big possession for Keystone. It's the first time you've been behind the whole game. Let's see how you respond.
And ball's taken by the up man about the 22-yard line. That's Henry. He's got some room to
Great
run, but a
tackle.
nice open field tackle.
Great open field tackle.
Aiden Fox.
That's a good special teams play.
Absolutely. Nice play by Aiden Fox. So Keystone will take over 1st and 10 from its own 31-yard line here with 4:21 to go in the third quarter. All right.
And that's a long third quarter so far because of all the stoppages in play.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. I believe that's Reyes again in the backfield. So no Race Weaver here since he went out early in the third quarter. And that's going to be Henry. Lead block by Reyes. He gets about 7 or 8 yards.
So no sign of Weaver, right?
No sign of Weaver.
That's tough. That's a huge loss.
Henry called it a game of 7.
You take an impact player like that who has 100 yards at halftime away from you. Hopefully for the young man, it's just a cramp and he can find his way back on the field before this game.
Absolutely.
I'm sure they're working on him in the locker room right now.
Sure.
So hopefully for his sake and for Keystone's sake, he can get back in this game.
1st and 10 for Keystone. Again, a tight formation here. And here comes the motion man. That's Nellis. Nellis coming, just sprinting right towards the sideline, but he's going to be tracked down. And immediately going down on the play is Colbin Elliott. And that, yeah.
Now we got another cramp.
Yep. And I could see that one right away. So 3:27 to go here in the third
I can honestly say I've never seen anything like this.
No.
I've been to a lot of high school football
It's,
games. I've never seen this many players go down with apparent cramps. I mean, thankfully, none of these are serious injuries. They just seem to be cramps, but I've never seen a volume. Yeah, they're working on a cramp. Wow.
Both trainers
Both
out
teams.
there.
Yeah, every trainer here is getting their money's worth. Today.
Absolutely.
They're getting their cardio running out in the field. That's for sure.
So the situation is 3:27 to go here in the third quarter. Union AC Valley leading Keystone 18-13. It's going to be a 3rd and about 2 coming up for Keystone when we get out of the break here. And again, while we have a minute, we've had several minutes here in the third quarter. Going to take another look at the Pizza Hut scoreboard, see if there's anything to update here.
And is the scoreboard being manned by Nicholas Rukavina?
It is.
The son, if Nicholas, if you hear me out there, my good man Nicholas, he's the son of my best friend, Bob Rukavina, the longtime men's head basketball coach at the University of Pitt Johnstown. Very successful coach, a Hall of Famer who's won numerous games in his 30-plus career. And Nicholas does a good job for you guys.
Yes, he does. Nicholas does a great job as Elliott runs on the off the field under his own power. Central Clarion is all over Port Allegheny, 42-6.
I mean, I wouldn't call that an upset, but that's a surprise, right?
Not an upset in terms of who wins, but the margin of victory is
And
certainly
Port
shocking.
Allegheny is a very nice team.
They are. They lost a lot from last year. They still got a lot of solid pieces back.
But that it wasn't exactly an anticipated score, though, right?
No. Here we go, 3rd and 2.
Well, the motion of the wiser naming of the field, that probably has a lot to do with it.
Handoff. And that's going to be close. Reyes on the carry. Right at the sticks. And it is. It's going to be a first down for Jorge Reyes, who I'm not sure when the game started thought he was going to be a focal point of the rushing attack here in the second half, but here he is. First down carry.
Yeah, I'm looking at the sideline. I don't see Weaver, so it must be a little bit more concerning than we had at first anticipated.
Absolutely. Motion, and Corsetti going to throw this time, looking deep, got slog and hop into triple coverage. That's going to be intercepted by Trey Fleming.
Again, Fleming around the ball, both offensive and defensive. But why are you throwing into triple coverage right there? I don't understand that. That play never had a chance. I mean, you're throwing a deep ball into literally triple coverage. Three defenders surrounding one guy. And unless you're Randy Moss, you're probably not coming down with that ball.
And again, you don't necessarily mind taking a shot there, but again, the coverage was really good.
Yeah, the coverage.
Reyes had just picked up the first down on the ground.
Yeah. Again, go with what brung you there. I get it. Weaver's out of the game. I get that. But Reyes has done a pretty good job coming in, and now all you're doing is turn the ball over on downs.
Union AC Valley takes over 1st and 10 from their own 23, 2:53 to go.
This is going to be a key point of the game, Andy, right here.
Here in the Icy Ink third quarter.
If Union AC Valley can come with any kind of scoring drive here, that's going to really put Keystone back on their heels. This is
coming
a big,
with
big
the
drive.
blitz, and that's Gallagher on the carry, I think. Not much doing.
And he dragged a couple of tackles. I mean, he probably got more yards than he should have just on sheer effort.
So short gain for Gallagher brings up 2nd down. And Max Gallagher has the go-ahead touchdown in this game to this point. 10-yard run on the last drive. We approach 2 minutes to play here. Dittman brings 3 receivers to the near side. And there's a quick pass to Cooper. Cooper catches the 20, 25, makes a man miss.
Great run.
30, 35, look out, 40. He gets a block. Cooper. And a flag. I think that's going to be coming back. I think it's going to be first down yards. We're going to be coming back. I thought that was a clean block.
That's going to come back the whole way? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. If that's the case, that's a shame because that was a great play call.
It certainly was.
Going to the playbook what they've been doing with the short, quick pass and great open field running by that young man.
Boy, these Cooper and Fleming and Fox, I've been very impressed.
That's coming all the way back? Wow.
I think the flag is at the 43-yard line.
Now, I don't know all the rules. They did come back to the point of contact, or that's what they're discussing right now?
Yep.
Because I don't know if the whole play should come back. It didn't happen back in the line of scrimmage, correct?
Hold on Union AC Valley, unsportsmanlike on Keystone.
Negates each other?
So what do we got here?
But dual penalties should negate each other, right?
They should. Yep. So we got an illegal block in the back on Union AC Valley and unsportsmanlike on Keystone.
Was that at the end of the play there, probably?
I believe it was.
I didn't see it. But
I didn't see it either. So we'll wait and see here.
It doesn't sound like negating anything. They're still going way back. Oh, no, they're moving again. This is unusual. Are they splitting the difference?
So ball's up
putting it exactly midfield.
Yep.
I don't know if that's a compromise or how that works.
I'm not sure. But again, another nice play there by, again, now Zach Cooper on that reception.
No, great play call and a great run by that young man.
Yep. I like those calls. We've harped on it a couple times now. Those short, quick passes to these good athletes on the outside.
Yeah, you're letting your athletes take over and do what they do best, and you're minimizing the risk by throwing up for grabs like what Keystone did. Keystone threw the ball up for grabs right there, and look what happened. It was interception. Again, this is going to be a big series of downs for both teams.
So the ball is right at midfield. It will be 1st and 10 after all that for the Falcon Knights.
We've seen a little bit of everything today.
We certainly have. We've
seen players dropping left and right. We've seen momentum shifts. We've seen penalties. We've seen great runs. We've seen great play calls on both teams. And that's why we have a very competitive game at 18-13 late in the third quarter.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 from midfield for Union AC Valley. Dittman from the gun. He's going to throw. And under pressure. And that pass is going to be caught over there by Fleming.
Well, he showed a lot of patience. You know, I mean, he didn't panic. He found his receiver, and Fleming was able to break open and at least make something out of it.
Yep, gain of about 5 on the play.
Yeah, picked up 5 yards and on a play that easily could have gone nowhere. That's all on the quarterback right there. Dittman doing a great job, not being patient, not losing his cool, not forcing anything, waiting for a receiver to come open and found him open in the flat and picked up 5 yards.
Yep, that was Josh Beal, number 50, coming through there for Keystone on the rush.
Dittman seems like a really poised kid. You know, that's one thing I've noticed. He doesn't seem to get flustered when he's flushed out of the pocket.
Dittman's got Gallagher with him in the backfield. A little breakdown there, and that's going to be a backward lateral to Gallagher, and he does his best to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Yeah, broken play there. It's going to set up a 3rd and about 5. We'll call it 6, actually, for the Falcon Knights. 3rd and 6 from the Keystone 46 for Union AC Valley. Dittman will send Fox and Cooper to the near side, Fleming to the far side, Gallagher sidecar. And this is going to be back. This was that toss play to Bish. And Bish is not going to get the edge this time. Nice play there by the Panthers. It's Sam Huntsberger for Keystone with the tackle. So now what do you do here? Is this a punting situation?
I don't know. I mean, it's what we're at.
Ball just inside the
5.
45, about 4.
Yeah, I would.
I think I would.
I would
as well.
You're still too deep in your own territory.
No,
you're not deep in their territory.
Dittman, they're keeping the offense on the field here.
Well, we'll see. Gutsy call by Coach Reed. Let's see what happens here. It's definitely a pivotal point of the game.
Dittman, there's that short pass. Fox reverses field. Fox has the first down. Fox down to about the 35.
And that was all Fox. That was a good play call, but Keystone did a good job of sniffing that out. They could have easily held him for no gain or loss. That was all Fox. Fox made that play.
And again, these Union AC Valley receivers.
He literally made that play.
So 1 play left here in the third quarter, 2 seconds to go. Ball at the 36-yard line of Keystone, 1st and 10 for the Falcon Knights. Three receivers to the far side. Gallagher sidecar left. Gallagher will get the handoff. He's going to be swallowed up there. On the tackle for Keystone is Huntsberger once again. And that will do it for the Icy Inc. third quarter. We head to the fourth. It's a good one. Union AC Valley 18, Keystone 13. We'll be right back after this break on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
Welcome back as we get set for the fourth quarter, brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. John Bongavani, Lucas Slezak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management, Erie and Bradford, are here for your investment needs, offering world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products. So here we go, second down and about 8 for Union AC Valley. Dittman looking, and that pass, is that caught?
It looked a trap to me. I don't know. That was
They're going to
close.
roll but Fleming caught it.
That was a nice catch by Fleming. It looked like it was trapped, but from this angle. But obviously, we don't have the luxury of replay. But
I thought so too. But they rule it a catch for Fleming.
But they kept the drive alive and the sticks moving. So, Again, this is a key drive, Andy. If they score here and make it a 2-possession game, it's going to be tough for Keystone the way this game's going.
So third and about 2 from the 28-yard line for the Falcon Knights. Gallagher sidecar. Skabinski behind Dittman. Skabinski gets the handoff, and he tiptoes his way for first down yardage. Does Logan Skabinski. Give him a gain of 3. I don't mean to laugh. I don't. Certainly, if it's an injury of some kind, but
yeah, this has been a rough night for both teams, but especially for Keystone with the amount of guys going down. I just you got to feel from. Is that Logan again? Is that the big guy?
Champlavier.
I keep on forgetting his name. Sorry. Yep. I don't have a roster in front of me.
So, yep, that is.
I'm telling you, I think he's having hamstring issues. I don't know if he'll be able to go the rest of this game the way he's moving right now. I'm pretty sure it's a hamstring. I'm pretty sure.
I think you might be right.
He was grabbing at it before. I mean, again, nothing super serious, but
no, but
just,
a
hamstring can keep you out for a while.
Kind of,
and you can't function if you pull your hamstring. And he's
ailing him at this point.
He's eating a lot. It's probably a situation where it's probably dicey for him to go back in the first place. He just probably re-aggravated it again. That's a big loss. You're losing him. You're losing Champlavier on defense, and you're losing Race Weaver on offense. Those are 2 huge losses.
So here we go. First 10 for Union AC Valley from the Keystone 26.
Again, this is going to be a big set of downs for both teams.
Dittman from the gun. Inside handoff to Gallagher. Gallagher's got some room.
Call.
Boy, nice shoestring tackle there by Nellis. Otherwise, Gallagher might have been gone.
And Dittman sold that fake well. He sold it very well. I mean, he had them fooled totally. And great job by quarterback selling that fake.
Called a gain of 6 for Gallagher. 2nd and 4 from the 20. Skabinski deep. Gallagher sidecar for Dittman. Handoff is to Skabinski, and he's going to get a couple down to the 18. Bring up a 3rd and short. Called 3rd and 3. And again, I think I keep running it here if I'm Union AC Valley.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. You got the lead. You're able to chew up the clock, and it's been what's effective. Either the run or the short RPO type passes where you're just getting out in the flat or in the middle of the field and not trying to necessarily stretch the defense, just trying to get chunks of yards in increments.
Again, Gallagher sidecar, Skabinski behind Dittman. 3rd and call it 3. And Dittman fakes. He's going to throw it. Oh, a nice play.
Wow.
And guess
Lucky it
who
wasn't
for
intercepted.
Keystone? Elijah Will, number 57. That'll bring up a 4th and 3.
Now, at this point, you go for it. You got to.
Oh, absolutely.
You're in the red zone. And it'll be interesting to see what Coach Reed comes up with, what kind of play call he comes up with right now.
Ball sitting at the 17-yard
I suspect it'll be more RPO action.
I would tend to agree. Two receivers near side.
We're looking at maybe the
side.
pivotal play of the game right now, Andy. This could be the pivotal. Either get possession back or keep the sticks going. Big play right here. Big
4th and
play.
3. Dittman incomplete. Keystone holds.
And it looked like there was some confusion on the route there because the receiver broke one way, he threw the other.
Yep.
I just think that was a mistiming on the route. The play was there. I think either the receiver ran the wrong route or the quarterback anticipated him to be in the wrong place. I don't know.
So Keystone gets a critical stop. It remains a 1-score game. First and 10 from the 17. Race Weaver back in the game, and he gets it down to about the 20-yard line.
Well, that could be the key right there. To have that, I didn't see him come in. He must have come out of nowhere like a
I thought that was him in the backfield. I wasn't sure.
But to have him back in the game is huge. I mean, let's face it. I mean, the young man had 100 yards at halftime.
Yep.
You don't take that kind of player out of your lineup, and not feel the effects of it. It's like, Tennessee Titans losing Derrick Henry in the backfield. You just don't, you can't make up for that. So having him back could be a huge turning point of the game if he stays healthy, obviously, and doesn't
Race
cramp
Weaver
up again.
back in the ball game for Keystone. Apologize, we lost the signal there for a second. 3rd and 9 for Keystone from the 18-yard line. Pass is caught, and that's going to be first down yardage for Drew Keth.
And they're both using you calling the same plays out of the same playbook, really, almost it looks like it. Little short passes in the flat and trying to pick up yards after catch.
Yep. So a big catch there and run from Drew Keth. First down for the Panthers. They move the sticks. So we approach 8 minutes to go. Ball at the 31-yard line. First and 10 for the Panthers. And that is Nellis around the right side, and he's got some good yardage out to about the 38-yard line.
Keystone putting together a nice little drive here. AC Valley needs to step on their defense to maintain this lead. Again, I have a feeling, Andy, it's going to be one of those games where it's going to come down to the last possession. I really do believe that.
It's certainly trending in that direction. 2nd and 2 for Keystone. We'll call it 2nd and 3, actually, from the 38. They need the 41 for a first down. Nellis, the motion man. The give is to Henry. Henry has first down yardage and then some out to the 45.
picking up chunks of yards, little at a time, and the clock's moving.
Jacob Henry with the first down carry. Ball at the 45, 1st and 10 for Keystone. Henry comes in motion to give, I think is that Weaver or is that Nellis?
And that was Weaver.
Weaver. Picks up a few. Called a gain of 3 to the 48.
I think Weaver's gutting it out right now.
I think he is
in a lot
too.
of pain. I mean, he can't be.
And speaking of gutting it out, coming back to the game is Brock Champlavier.
Champlavier's coming back. Tough kid. I mean, that hamstring has got to be bothering him.
So call it 2nd and 7 from the 48.
Well, they got their stalwart on defense and offense back in the game, so things are looking up for Keystone at this point.
There's a handoff to Weaver, and that's going to come back. We're going to get a hold there, I
think.
think.
A flag right there. Sorry about the camera. We got people.
Approaching the midway point, and it is coming back.
And again, both teams, Andy, have been plagued by penalties at inopportune moments.
Yep.
In the middle of drives, which either stifle drives or end the drive. So.
Yep, you had a second and medium.
It's for both teams, really.
That run was going to set up a 3rd and very manageable, but now you have a 2nd and long.
Now, the referees and the athletic trainers have earned their money today.
They certainly have. So call it 2nd and 15 from the 40. Keystone needs the Union AC Valley 45 for a first down. Motion man is Nellis. Pitch to Weaver. We have a reverse. And this is going nowhere as Slogenhop is taken down in the backfield.
Well, it fooled the cameraman, me, but it didn't fool the AC Valley, Union AC Valley.
Yeah, Luke Wilson once again in there for Union AC Valley.
I was definitely fooled. But it didn't fool
as well
Coach
as
Reed's
Brody
defense.
Dittman. So 3rd and call it 18 now for Keystone. And you're right, that holding penalty was just killer.
It's a killer. And now you're in a situation where you're 3rd and long. Well, what you definitely don't want to do is turn it over. Okay, worst comes to worst, pick up a couple of yards, put it in manageable field position where a punt can pin them a little deep. But you don't want to turn over here. Absolutely not. You got to be smart about it.
And we're going to get a timeout here by Keystone. We'll take it with them. Be right back here on the YDL Sports Network. Union AC Valley up 5 here in the 4th quarter.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Welcome back. Union AC Valley leading Keystone 18-13, 3rd and 18 coming up for Keystone. Holy cow, did you hear that score?
No, what was it?
Central Clarion was it 47-6 over Fort Allegheny.
I mean,
Bank
listen,
Valley
I'm sure there was a lot of emotion in that game. I mean, you're talking a great crowd, Coach Weiser, a legendary coach, having the field named after him. But still, I mean, that says a lot about Central Clarion.
It sure does. Again,
but
both those
I'm
teams were very good last year.
That a good Port Allegheny would have that kind of a deficit.
Yep. So here we go, 3rd and 18 for Keystone. 5. Let's reset that clock for you. 5:27 to go here in the 4th quarter. See what Coach Smith draws up here. Corsetti rolling, looking. That's tipped and intercepted by Trey Fleming.
Interception? It was tipped. Who came up with the interception?
Trey Fleming.
Trey Fleming. There we go. He's definitely a player of the game candidate. Made a lot of big plays. No, that's again when we talk about turnovers. At that point, you don't want to turn the ball over. Now, if you have to kick it, you probably would have given them worse field position than what they have now.
Yep.
Now they're setting up on their own 40,
With
and they've got
5:20 to
pretty
go.
good, decent field position.
Here's the Keystone's down to one timeout here. So I mean, I know Dittman's had success with that short passing game, but you want to keep the clock moving here for the Falcon
Exactly.
Knights.
But the short pass game is almost like a run, though.
It is.
You know what I mean? If they can just avoid mistakes and avoid turnovers, they'll be in good shape right now.
So 1st and 10 from the 40. Handoff to Gallagher. He's picking his way for about 3 yards, and that's just fine if you're Union AC Valley.
Yeah, you want the clock to run. You want to be smart about it. You don't want to turn the ball over. Turnovers have been a killer, especially for Keystone so far in this game. And both teams have been plagued by penalties, but the turnovers on Keystone's ends have really come back to bite them. But there's still time. I mean, it's a little under 5, and it's still a one-possession game, so we'll see.
Falcon Knights taking their time here, as you'd expect. Under 5 minutes to play. 2nd and 7 from the 43. Dittman from the gun. Motion man is Cooper. Give is to Skabinski. He breaking tackles. Logan Skabinski in the clear. He's going to go 57 yards.
What a run. How he got through that scrum in the middle there, I have no idea. Credit to the kid. He kept his legs churning. Obviously, Keystone didn't do a good job of tackling right there, but I thought he was stopped. And all of a sudden, he emerged on the pile and sprinted the rest of the way for a touchdown. What an effort by the young man. And that may have been the nail in the coffin. That may have been the nail in the coffin.
Skabinski breaking multiple tackles, and that was just a power run up the middle, 57-yard touchdown.
Oh, that was just sheer effort. I mean, especially when they had him down, at least it seemed that he was all caught up there after about 5 or 10 yards, and then managed to break through and run another 40-some yards for a touchdown. And again, that was huge. And I mean, I'm not saying this game is over, but that could have been the proverbial nail in the coffin, especially if they convert the extra point and make it a 12-point game.
That's good, but we got a flag here.
And there's two players down on the field.
Legal
Champ
substitution.
Levere was hurting again.
Yep. Thank you. I'll drop in my papers here.
And we'll see where the call goes here. Looks like it's coming back.
Yep. Goes on Union AC Valley.
Yeah. Now, again, do you try a kick from there? Do you try a 2-point conversion? You know, a 2-point conversion can make this a 13-point game.
Yep.
I don't think it makes that much of a difference, a 12 or 13-point game at this juncture.
Nope, but we'll see what they do. They're going to kick.
They're going to try to rely on their kicker,
That's Stephen Hepler who will attempt the PAT.
The problem he's had is getting some elevation on it. He's got to be able to get that and get some air on that.
And yep, to your point. No good.
Yeah,
but
would have been
Logan Skabinski, 57-yard power touchdown run, 24-13, Union AC Valley. We'll be back here on the YDL Sports Network. 4:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Generational Wealth Management.
With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
The Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp, the best wrestling camp you have never heard of. The 2024 camp will be the 21st year for the Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp, and we will have a star-studded lineup of clinicians. The camp will once again be held in Port Allegany, Pennsylvania, June 17th through the 21st, 2024. Check us out online at teambruno.com and like us on Facebook. We hope to see you there at the Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp in Port Allegany, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Welcome back, 24-13 Union AC Valley. Falcon Knights getting set to kick off to the Panthers here.
And Andy, if I can say something real quick, I don't think the fact that they didn't convert that extra point or go for the 2 points makes that much of a difference, because it's an 11-point game, which basically it's a 2-possession game. A touchdown and a field goal, they're still ahead by no matter what.
Slog and hop from the 15. And he's going to get out to about the 34, 35-yard line. So nice return there.
It's no matter what, Keystone's going to need 2 scores.
Yes.
Okay, so, and at this point right now, they're going to need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. So I don't think it makes that much of a difference if they missed the extra point or went for 2 or whatever. They're still in pretty good shape. When you're up by 11, the way this game has gone with a little over 4 minutes to go, this is the key stop right here.
Yep.
If Keystone almost has to score in one way or fashion this possession, whether it's a touchdown, a field goal, something, because they're running out of time.
Weaver throws, complete, first down. Keth across midfield. Drew Keth gets a block. Drew Keth in the clear. Drew Keth down the sideline, and he's down to about the 25-yard line on a gain of 40.
And that's exactly what they needed. We just called it right there. They needed something big because they're running out of time. Need a score in this possession. Absolutely. We're under
and there's the chunk play
exactly
that you need.
4:01 to go. They need a score here. 4 minutes goes fast in high school football, especially with running the football. So this is almost imperative. They get at least a touchdown, or if not, a field goal here. Field goal brings you within 8 points, and you're at a 1-possession game.
And we're gonna get a timeout here. Timeout, Union AC Valley.
Good use of timeout by Coach Reed.
Yep. Just gave up, and that Keystone needed a chunk play badly. They need, not only do they need to score, they need to score quickly, and a 40-yard completion, a great block there as well. Yep. 3:54 to go. Union AC Valley up by 11, 24-13, and under 4 minutes to go here from Keystone High School in Knox. So good at Race Weaver. He went out of the game, missed the entire third quarter, hasn't run the ball much. We see him go to the air that time to complete the pass to Drew Keth, and again, Race Weaver gutting it out here for Keystone. Yeah, good time out there by
Both
Coach
Weaver
Reed.
and
Right.
Champ Lavier have shown a lot of heart coming back.
Champ Lavier as well. Absolutely.
Again, there's no way that either one of those kids are 100% right now. But yeah, this is the drive here. They have to come up with points here somehow. It can't have an empty drive. It can't be an empty drive here right now. They have to come up.
Got to be
like
points.
I said, either a touchdown or a field goal, and either one puts them in striking distance.
Weaver with Reyes, sidecar right.
I think that means Weaver's going to be running the ball here.
Weaver rolling, looking. Pass is incomplete. Oh, intercepted on the tip.
On the tip, yes.
Again. Owen Bish.
One adage that's true in sports, Andy. Turnovers are a killer.
Yep, doesn't matter the sport, does it?
You just can't recover from that. And 2 interceptions have been on tipped balls, too. So
Bish Fleming has a couple. Bish has one.
I mean, a lot of that's luck, when it's a tip ball, so it's not totally the offense's fault. But it's just a deflected pass and tipped. And, yeah, now Union AC Valley's in great
Yeah, they're
great
essentially.
Shape right now. I'm not saying the game is over, but they're in
No,
great
but
shape.
it's going to be awfully tough at this
Now
point.
it's a matter of bleeding the clock
Yep,
and
Keystone.
not turning it over.
Yep, Keystone needed a score there for sure.
The only thing that could kill Union AC Valley right now is to turn the ball over.
There's a handoff.
Run the clock, lead it, use time.
First and 10 from the 5, and that was Skabinski or Gallagher for a yard, maybe 2.
Because Andy, even if they don't get a first down out of this, they've killed clock.
Yep.
And they kick it and they punt it away. I mean, they'll have bad field position against them, but you're still in a situation where you're using clock. And Keystone has how many timeouts left?
Down to 1.
Down to 1. So yeah, there's only so much they can do to stop the clock.
Dittman in the gun, Gallagher sidecar. I think is that Skabinski or is that Gallagher? Gallagher. He's going to lose a yard. But again, your biggest concern right now, if you're Union AC Valley, is to keep that clock.
No,
going.
that's exactly what. I don't think they're really that concerned with, getting a chunk play or anything right now. Just run the ball, use clock, try to please as much clock as you can. And if you have to punt it away, I mean, again, you're going to give Keystone good field possession, but they need 2 scores. And you're talking about 2 scores with less than 2.5 minutes to go to game. That's asking a lot. Just can't turn the ball over if you're Union AC Valley. Yep. You cannot turn the ball over.
That's the key. 3rd and 11 from the 4. Dittman, handoff. Skabinski bounces, and he's going to pick up the first down.
That was huge. Because that play looked like he was stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got to give Skabinski. Was that Gallagher or Skabinski? 23.
Skabinski.
You got to give him a lot of credit because he kept that play alive. He was dead to rights in the backfield.
I'll tell you, he's going to be short.
Is he short of the first down?
Just short.
Yeah, because you pick up the first down, that could be the game.
What do you do here? You punt. Is the correct answer.
Is it 4th and 1? Yeah, you punt. Yeah, you're not going to. That would be a very gutsy call for Dan Reed to go for it this deep in their territory. But you know what? If he does, they get it, game's over. Yeah. So, I mean, again, how much do you rely on your punter?
They're going to measure here.
If I'm telling you, as crazy as it sounds, I'm a basketball coach saying this, I get it. But as crazy as it sounds, if it's that close, I might go for it.
He got the first down.
They got the first down?
So that's going to do it. Yep.
If it was inches, I might have gone
I might have too, yeah.
Because that would end the game.
Yep.
Where with a kick, it could be a block punt. A lot of bad things can happen, especially in high school football where special teams aren't as reliable.
Right.
Oh, now you just bleed the clock.
Yep.
Another first down will definitely end the game.
Keystone again down to 1 timeout.
Yeah, but 1 timeout, there's only
not much you can do.
Yeah, that's not all I can do. Another first down would be a killer for Keystone.
Dittman in no hurry, just kind of waving his arms back and forth there.
Of course.
Takes handoff as that's Skabinski again.
Great run by Skabinski up the middle. If I'm Dittman, I'd be back there doing the Peyton Manning, Omaha, and calling a bunch of anything just to waste time.
That was Skabinski, gain of about 9 on the play.
Yeah, if they get a first down here, and change the sticks again, that could be it. I'm sure Todd will use that 1 timeout, but with 1 timeout, there's only so much you can do. Again, it's a 2-possession game. You need a turnover. You got to find strip the ball away or come up with something because you know Union's not going to throw the ball.
Right.
So you got to come up with a strip sack or a fumble recovery or something at this point.
Down to a minute to play. 2nd and 1. Skabinski, and why not? He's going to stay in bounds, go out of bounds.
And that's
about the only thing he did wrong there.
Yeah, that's the final nail right there.
Yep.
That's the final nail. That first time. Now it's just a matter of probably taking 4 knees. You can end it.
Yeah, well, they won't even take that many.
No. Yeah, you take a couple of knees, the game's over. That's what I would do right now. I mean, I wouldn't risk injury, try anything crazy. I would just take a couple of knees, really.
Well, that's interesting. Clock running. I thought he went out of bounds, but they can take 1 knee here. And
absolutely, that's what I would do right now, take a knee. I'm not going to risk any injury, a kid getting hurt doing something crazy. Just take a knee.
I don't think Keystone's going to use that time. I think this is it.
They have to snap it, right? They have time to take a knee, yeah.
Yep, they have to snap it 1 more time.
Yeah.
And
that's
that
all she wrote.
Is all she wrote from Keystone. Union AC Valley picks up its first win of the season, 24-13.
And one thing I've learned, Coach Reed coming back to his old school and beating them, and I've been there, done that. When you beat your old school, I'm not saying it from a bitter point of view, but when you beat your old school, put it that way, the post-game meal tastes that much better.
Oh, yeah.
It just is. It's natural human, it's you beat your old school, you beat your friends, and it's it makes that post-game meal taste that much better. Well played game, but congratulations to Dan Reed. and the Union AC Valley Falcons for coming up with a nice road win and even their record at 1-1.
Yep. Al, it was a good ball game. We had a little bit of everything. Turnovers, great runs, some cramping.
More
some
cramping
big
we've
plays.
ever seen, yeah.
Yep. Good ball game. Goes the way of the Falcon Knights, 24-13. We're going to get into our post-game show here shortly, but just initial thoughts on this one.
No, again, Andy, it was the game we anticipated. It was a close game, but what happened, it was a lot of momentum swings. But at the end of the day, it came down to turnovers and lack of opportunities and missed opportunities, I should say, both on the offensive and defensive end. But you just can't turn the ball over that many times in critical situations, because any coach will tell you eventually. I'm sure that's Todd's going to tell his team after the game here. Anytime that happens, it's going to come back and bite you eventually, and that's in any sport, especially a sport like football. And again, give credit to Union AC Valley. It was a well-coached game. They went to their bread and butter. They kept it simple at the end, and they were able to use clock. Well-deserved win for them.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a break and be back with our post-game show. Post-game show is brought to you by Tap and Play Plus. We'll be back right after this on the YDL Sports Network.
Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford and Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford and Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford and Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford and Henry Real Estate Services. Something different. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Welcome back. It's time for the Tap and Play Plus post-game show. Tap and Play Plus, fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandplayplus.com. That's tap, the letter N, plus.com. Let's get started with the scoring summary brought to you by Warren Tire Center. Visit them online at warrentirecenter.com. Scoring summary. Keystone got on the board first. Race Weaver, 36-yard first quarter touchdown run. Union AC Valley responded at the 3:27 mark of the first quarter. It was Brody Dittman to Trey Fleming, a 32-yard touchdown run. The second pass, I should say, in the second quarter at the 4:16 mark. Weaver scored his second touchdown of the game, that one from 5 yards out. Gave Keystone a 13-6 lead. That was followed by an Owen Bish touchdown run, 2-yarder for Union AC Valley with 30 seconds left in the half. That made it 13-12 Keystone at the half. Second half, both scores belong to Union AC Valley. Max Gallagher, a 10-yard touchdown run in the third quarter. And Logan Skabinski with the icing on the cake. A powerful 57-yard fourth quarter touchdown run for the Falcon Knights. Your final score, Union AC Valley 24 and Keystone 13. time for the stats, brought to you by the Brooks UR Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond, not only on the field of play, but also in the field of life? Then nominate them for the Brooks UR Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. Congrats to the 2023 winner, Sagertown's Brady Greco. So those aforementioned stats. First, for the Union AC Valley Falcon Knights, Brody Dittman completed 16 of 22 passes for 156 yards, and we'll check the yardage on that again. And he had that touchdown pass to Trey Fleming as well, did Brody Dittman. On the ground, Owen Bish carried it 8 times for 52 yards for Union AC Valley. Skabinski, after a quiet first half, finished with over 100 yards on the ground, 115 to be exact. For Logan Skabinski. Sorry about that. Just checking on a message. Brody Dittman carried 5 times for 7 yards. And Max Gallagher carried 10 times for 45 yards. Cooper carried 3 times for 11 yards as well for the Falcon Knights. For Keystone, Race Weaver completed 4 of 12 passes for 76 yards. And I'll tell you what, we'll finish those stats up in a moment, because right now we have our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game. This interview being brought to you by Cole Orthodontic Associates. With convenient locations at Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you can get your game-winning smile at Cole Orthodontic Associates. And let's get the camera on him right here. Perhaps. And there he is, Trey Fleming. And let's just make sure we're in working order here, Trey. Bear with me one second. There we go. All right, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, first of all, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Defensively, you guys forced a lot of turnovers. You got your hands on a couple balls. What were you guys seeing out there on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, our coach had a game plan this week that we had to read our V's better than what we did the first week. But it all just kind of happened in the moment. Everybody was there at the right time.
And I'll get back to the game itself in a second, but you guys probably had a game that you feel like you could have and should have won last week. So how good does it feel to come out and get this one tonight?
It feels really good. Though last season it did not go well with playing Keystone with 45-7 or something like that. We've lost them in the regular season and in playoffs.
So does that make it that much more satisfying to come out there and beat them tonight?
Yeah.
And we talked about in the pregame, you guys gave up a late first half touchdown last week. You scored a late first half touchdown this week. What kind of an impact do you think that had?
It gives us a big impact coming into the second half, knowing that we have the momentum based on how well we played in the first half, and it just continued rolling.
And pitching a shutout in the second half, that's got to be satisfying. And again, you guys said you had a game plan, but to be able to go out there and execute it, how does that feel?
Oh, it feels amazing knowing that even though we do still have stuff to improve on, but we still played well.
And feels like forever ago, but take me through your scoring play earlier in the game. What'd you see there?
I just saw open field, broke a few tackles, and everything just kind of went in order.
And Trey, what does a win like this do for you guys? Obviously, it's only 2 games in the season, but what does a win like this do for you guys moving forward?
It will give us a lot of upbeat in our tempo on offense and defense, especially since we had a big game in defense tonight. Moving forward to Clarion next week.
And as you look at it too, what things are you think you're doing well, and what things do you think you need to work on the most here through 2 weeks?
Well, everybody can do better. There's no one that's perfect spit image, but just reading more V's, as their coach says, and getting linebacker drops, but everybody did well, and everybody did their own part tonight.
Everybody did well indeed. That is Trey Fleming. He is our Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg player of the game. Trey, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job. Good one for the first time of the year. Good job. Keep it up.
So that was Trey Fleming, our Allegheny Gorilla of Foxburg player of the game. Finishing those stats, Race Weaver completed 4 passes for Keystone. Drew Keth caught a pair for 57 yards. Drew Slogenhop a 38-yard reception, and Nellis a 2-yard reception as well for Keystone. And Weaver finished with 106 yards on the ground. Again, also that 40-yard touchdown pass to Keth in the second half. Those are your stats. Stats, once again, are brought to you. Find my sheet here. By the Brooks Hugh, our Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year award. Again, congratulations to Sagertown's Brady Greco, our 2023 winner. It's time to get to your Pizza Hut scoreboard. No one out Pizzas the Hut. Visit them online at pizzahut.com. And let's just refresh that here. Nicholas Rukavina doing a great job there with the Pizza Hut scoreboard for us. I'm loading it right now, and we're going to give that to you here. Most everything is just about final. I want to thank Cole Orthodontic Associates for that post-game interview with Trey Fleming, our Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg player of the game. All right. So the 2 finals from Thursday, Montauk 34, El County Catholic 14, St. Mary's 28, Ridgeway 14 in District 9. Tonight, Bradford snapped a losing streak that has lasted almost a full 3 years. They beat Countersport by a score of 34-12. Congratulations to Coach Jeff Pulio and the Owls. You won't find many better guys out there. And again, congratulations to Bradford. Struthers, Ohio, 48, Brookville 7. Central Clarion making a big-time statement tonight with a 57-6 win over Port Allegheny. In overtime, Coach Jake Heigel's Brockway Rovers defeat DuBois 14-13. Red Bank Valley 35, Karnes City 6 final. And we do have a bit of unfortunate news to report there. I don't know much here other than what we have on the scoreboard, but a Karnes City player was taken off the field there in serious condition. So that game was called in the third quarter. Red Bank 35, Karnes City 6 the final there. So certainly hoping for the best and praying for the best with that situation there. And if we get any news on that, we'll certainly update you. Punxsutawney, a 57-6 winner over Kane. Forest Hills, 22-13 over Clearfield. Again, this game you saw here, Union AC Valley, 24. Keystone, 13. Bucktail holds off West Branch, 28-27. Cameron County, 14. Smithport, nothing. The Red Raiders are 2-0. Otto Eldred, 59. Sheffield, 21. That game was still going at last check. Winburn, 42. Kerwinsville, 7. That's final. Cambridge Springs with a big-time statement tonight in District 10. They snap Eisenhower's 13-game regular season win streak in dominating fashion by a score of 48-0. Lakeview 58, Sagertown 19. Maplewood 6, Iroquois nothing. Reynolds 28, Mercer 27. Mercyhurst Prep 49, Slippery Rock 7. Grove City 55, Northwestern 7. Conneaut 26, Seneca 6. Coach Josh Blood's Eagles going to pick up a win there. Farrell 24, Harding 17 at last check in the fourth quarter. Wilmington, Coach Brandon Fillingen's squad gets their first win, 21-14 over Greenville. Hickory 63, Franklin 14. Sharon 60, Warren nothing. Sharpsville, and can we get Coach Al back here? We got a basketball score to report. Sharpsville 63, Titusville 40. Butler, that game in the fourth quarter, Butler 27, Meadville 26. Oil City 44, Corey 7. Fairview 23, Harbor Creek 13. Fort LaBeouf 38, General McLean 28. Northeast 42, Girard 2. McDowell 52, Barberton, Ohio 20, final. Saturday in District 10, Cathedral Prep at Canisius of Buffalo, Erie at Shaw, Ohio, and Union City at Kennedy Catholic. And we'll see if we can get Coach Al back in here to wrap things up. And, well, No, we're good. We'll wrap it up here. I just want to get your final thoughts. But no, Al's good. Al's good.
Your thoughts are better than mine.
Well played ball game comes out the way of the Union AC Valley Falcon Knights 24-13. That's just going to about wrap it up. About 10 o'clock. Don't forget our Generational Wealth Management morning show tomorrow morning. Going to have some player interviews and some insight and analysis for you. Again, brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. I want to thank all our fine sponsors and everyone at Keystone here for their hospitality. For Andy Close, have a great Friday, a great weekend, everybody. Once again, your final score, Union AC Valley 24 and Keystone 13.